right, Power Trip Morning Show, Friday, May 22nd, 2026. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce, Paul Lambert. There's Zach Halverson. Good morning, guys.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Hogs Daddy.
Hi, baby.
Hey, not to start with the buzzkill, but do we have an update on the Kyle Busch thing? Like, what happened?
Man.
Do we know?
No,
Outside of the, quote, severe illness that looks like it went really south really fast, what the hell happened there?
I've read some, different things that he was going through. I know, he had the bleeding leg earlier the year. He had the sinus problem. I don't know, man. I don't have a handle on it. No idea.
Heartbreaker.
It is.
41 years old, wife and 2 kids, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach, are you back there?
Yeah.
Yeah. You reading anything that's off the record from anybody? Because I haven't even read anything that had conjecture.
Yeah, there's everybody's, speculating. I think that the leading speculation was that, a couple weeks ago at Watkins Glen, he asked for, on the radio toward the end of the race, he asked for a doctor to basically come to his motorhome and said something along the lines of, I need a shot.
I need a shot. Yeah.
And then last week at Dover, he was sort of complaining, but it seemingly he was recovering from it. Won the Truck Series race at Dover a week ago.
Wait, can we stop for 1 second? I have to cut you off. Sorry, Zachary. Yeah. Can we go back? Is there something in NASCAR where a shot would be needed, or is this way out of the blue? Like, is that something that is standard? What kind of shot would a driver need?
No idea.
That's the question, right,
Yeah.
Zach? I agree, and I've heard people talking about that. I wonder if it was a pain thing, some sort of
cortisone.
Yeah, like that kind of thing that an NFL player might get at halftime. Yeah,
okay.
Right.
Interesting.
The word, I guess, sinus infection has been kind of the common theme, I guess, that he was dealing with some sort of a sickness the last couple of weeks. So whatever a shot can cure in terms of that, I don't know. But yeah, and then obviously, like I said, he won a week ago. Seemingly was relatively fine. Again, I think some of the reporters noticed that he was still finding out, but they thought it was getting better, and unfortunately that was obviously not the case. And I was a little concerned when they came out with that statement yesterday early afternoon when they said that it was just serious illness. And,
a serious illness.
Yeah, and he was hospitalized, and the family wants privacy. And you're like, well, I literally talked to ChatGPT, like, get me off a ledge. Like, this doesn't look good, right? And they're like, oh, there's plenty of reasons. And not even my worst fears would have thought that 2-3 hours later, this is the most shocking, surprising, crazy news and just devastating news that I think the NASCAR world has seen. And I still haven't gotten over the shock yet. This is unbelievable. This has, and Hawk, maybe you can comment on this, but I was 6 when Dale died.
Yeah.
And I think this is the closest we've come to a loss of that caliber and that much of an impact in this sport. So
yeah, there's a lot of similarities there too, because it's not like Kyle Busch was widely loved by everybody, and neither was I think people forget there was a large segment of the population that thought Dale Earnhardt Sr. was just rotten to the core, and Kyle Busch was the guy who was great, and I remember people loved him at first. He was the kid brother to Kurt Busch, who was good as soon as he came in. There were 2 kids out of Vegas who just appeared out of nowhere and were great. And Kyle Busch got so good that people started hating him because he won so much, and he had no problem telling people he was, quote unquote, supposed to respect. They could eat his butt,
Right.
But it's weird too, because, and I completely understand this. Please know that I know this. It's none of our business. We all want answers, but we don't deserve. It's his life. It's their life. It's their problem they're dealing with. But the amount of conjecture that comes out, I have myself, as somebody who completely respects the idea that they can come out and say whatever they want to say or not say. I completely get that. I've looked at everything I can possibly look at. I'm like, is his face look puffy? Was he maybe dealing with some sort of thing where he was having to take chemotherapy? You know what I mean? Like, I have thought of every possible scenario because nobody knows for sure. And again, I know as a human, I don't deserve that. None of us do. But as a curious individual who was a fan and is a fan of NASCAR, period, I want to know the answer because I'm worried about the answer, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, if the guy was 93 3 years old, you'd say, well, yeah. But when he's 41, it's what the sweet hell happened here?
41.
And we all
41.
We all watched Dale Earnhardt die. We all watched him die. And, the shock happened, and we saw what happened to him. A race car driver dies in a race car crash. That happens. A 41-year-old doesn't die of an illness nobody knew he had. It's the craziest thing.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. And I know that does happen, but you get my point.
Yep.
Yeah.
It wasn't it doesn't seem like it was an aneurysm. It doesn't seem like there's just so many open questions here. And as a human, I need answers, man. I need to know what happened to him, because his face, he seemed so sad. He seemed so upset. But then you see him talking to his little boy, and he's like the happiest guy ever. So then you say, well, he seems fine then. He was upset because he's a race car driver. And he wasn't happy with his car or whatever. And maybe he wasn't even happy with his team, but he wasn't upset with his life. And then the whole thing about him accidentally cutting his leg earlier this year, Zach, is so weird, because the one article I read was from a reputable source and made it sound like the bleeding would not stop. And you're like, okay, well, what would cause bleeding a cut in the leg to not stop bleeding? And then you start wondering that, did he have some sort of a disease that we didn't? And I think in the end, we're going to find out, I believe, that there was something going on behind the scenes that he had known about for a long time that just just hit him and was gone. And things like that can happen, right? Who knows?
It's all about finding some closure here.
Yeah.
And just finding some answers to, I don't know if that helps. I guess it does help, but it's like, you brought up, his boy Brexton, and I will say, the similarities with Dale, I think even, Dale obviously known as the Intimidator, like you said, Hawk, he just, for the same reasons people didn't like Dale, they didn't like Kyle, because they beat your favorite driver all the damn time.
All the time.
And it was very frustrating watching that 18 M&M's car go win another damn race. And, it was very frustrating. But I will say the last few years, in the same way Dale, when he won the 98 Daytona 500 finally, the image of him really has softened a lot. And we got to see Kyle become this incredible father, this incredible man. I remember just a few months ago, I was watching clips of him and Brexton racing together on the same track. And I'm like, man, this is really nice. I'm like, man, I've never had this positive, warm, fuzzy feelings for Kyle Busch before.
Right. Yeah.
And it adds so much to the tragedy. His wife, Samantha, again, Brexton, Lennox, his daughter.
They went through so much to get pregnant. She's been through so many health things. It's just terrible. It's just, and it's so shocking all the way around. Again, it's something. And you know what? Zacho and I are getting on a plane tomorrow morning to go to Charlotte.
Right.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, what a weekend to go see a race for the first time in a long time, because obviously it's going to be a giant Kyle Busch tribute weekation, I assume, on some level, right?
Every dirt track, every small track in America that raced last night was doing some sort of a celebration of life and a tribute. And I'm hoping, again, selfishly, who cares, right? But before we get there, Zach, there is some kind of closure, some kind of because I don't want to have to talk to 500,000 or 500 race fans who have their idea what happened. Right. You know what I mean? I don't want people speculating that, well, he obviously was doing this or this. I don't know, man. But again, sheesh, what a shocking.
So the race is a race. You guys leave tomorrow. The race is tomorrow.
So yeah, tomorrow's I always want to call it the Busch Series race, the O'Reilly race that our guy's racing in is tomorrow.
Williams
and William is racing today, and the Craftsman Truck Series race today too. And then Sunday is the big Cup race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, speaking of William, I saw William post a couple of pictures with him and Kyle Busch yesterday on social media as well.
Yeah.
Not that that's a surprise. They run in the same circles, but just to get he's in that world.
And he's his age is perfect Kyle Busch time.
Yeah.
He basically, I'm sure, he doesn't remember a NASCAR without Kyle Busch. Sure. And if you throw his brother Kurt, his older brother Kurt, who was the last driver that also raced with Dale Earnhardt, we have not had a NASCAR Cup Series without an Earnhardt or a Busch running every single week in, decades upon decades.
Yeah.
So
it's never happened in my life.
This is, it is.
Yeah, when you say it like that, it's never happened in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
crazy.
ridiculous.
And what you said, Zacho, last night, how Marty Smith
Oh,
came on.
he's so great at everything.
It
Yeah,
was,
the dude's great.
He is.
He's unbelievable. And the professionalism and the composure was,
He was brokenhearted.
Yes, you could
see
see it in his eyes.
And
yeah.
you know, if I may transition in a hopefully not a callous way to that thing, has there ever been a reporter make that transition from freaking redneck NASCAR, hillbillies like me, to reporting on real sports like that? You know what I mean? Have we ever seen it? And he doesn't try to pretend he ain't a Southern dude, man. You know, how many times was I told early in my career, you got to get rid of that accent? I don't think anybody's ever told him that, or if they did, he said, forget it. What a great reporter, and what a great person to convey news while being brokenhearted without doing what I would do, which was start blubbering on television. He was great yesterday.
But you know why?
That was his moment.
And I didn't see it, but here's what I love about Marty Smith as a guy that, I don't know, respects the fact that he can walk this line.
Yeah.
He is clearly friends with so many athletes,
Yes.
right? Not the objectivity that we keep talking about with like Diana Rossini and Mike Vrabel and conflict of interest. Marty Smith is clearly close with a lot of people, right? Not just covers them, is friends with them.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of reporters that are friends with athletes, but then walk the line of like name dropping or acting like I'm cooler than you are because I know this person and I know that person. Marty Smith just seems to be, again, this is turning into a Marty Smith love fest, but it is like that. He is a great journalist, but doesn't hide like, yeah, these are my boys and I'm going to back them, but here's what's going on. He's got that perfect balance between professionalism and like rubedom.
Yeah.
But he's always A+. He's so smooth.
He's so good, and he's so
really
well researched, and and
now it's all sports really. Like
he does a lot of golf.
He does golf. He does a lot of just regular sports. Like ESPN will ask him to do almost anything. He's fantastic.
You know who's like that? And I'm going to turn it into a bit of a shot because I can't help myself. But Sauce, if you could report, that would be you. I don't think I've ever known a person like as a friend, like really known somebody who is as liked by celebrities immediately as you are. And I don't know what that is because like Shelton, as soon as he walked through the door, you were the guy he wanted to talk to, and he'd never heard this show a day in his life. So if you could do a damn good job reporting for once in your life, you might be the next Marty Smith.
Yeah. Do you feel like your lack of ability to report
Well, no one
is holding you back?
You could have ended the sentence at ability.
No one reports in this town.
How much do you feel, really what Chris is saying is, do you believe that the English language and your lack of mastery of it is really what's holding you back from superstardom, national superstardom?
Yes.
Got it. I couldn't agree more.
And work ethic.
You mentioned that yesterday during the
that
show, by the way, and thank you for finally admitting it.
Yes.
No,
I mean,
so
what?
All right, so
your
again,
work ethic has held you back.
Yes.
Marty Smith is great. Kyle Busch, unfortunately, passes away at the age of 41.
I can't stand it, man. I tell you, watching his little boy get sized for his race car seat. Did you watch that one yet, Zacho? It's like as of late. Yeah, you must have because you saw it too. Yeah. It's heartbreaking because that little. I can't do it. I can't.
There's no doubt. We talk about this all the time on the show. One of the true signs of getting older is when a tragedy like this strikes, and the first thought is not Kyle Busch, it's the kids.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're in either you are a parent or you want to be a parent, or you're old enough to know like Kyle had an awesome life, way, way, way short, right?
Way
41.
short.
Yeah.
But you feel 10 times worse for those kids.
You know what's crazy about that, Cor? I was thinking about this with you the other day, if you don't mind me making this point. Your dad's getting older has softened you so much that you said good things about Paul McCartney the other day.
Well said.
You know what I mean?
Defended an old man.
Yeah, because you saw him on Saturday Night Live, and the old Corey would have been like, "Get him off the damn stage!
Well,
What's he doing?" But now you're like, you know
great.
what? I know.
Yeah, but sure.
But you didn't point that out. You never once said when you were talking about that. He sucked. But but you were like, you can see people making fun of him as people making fun of your dad. You know what I mean? Screw them for doing that.
And just like we make fun of Sauce, no one makes fun of my dad but me and my brother.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like,
Right.
That's my favorite thing to do. I get to rip my dad. I did it about 40 times yesterday to his face on the phone, right?
Yeah.
It was the best.
Yeah.
But that's my dad.
Yeah,
my
exactly.
dad, yeah.
Right. And just like Lori Lambert, it's my daddy, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, if
and you
somebody's going to
rip
rip
him.
his butt, it's going to be me.
Speaking of my dad, come on, San Antonio, let's go.
What happened?
Do it tonight
Did they
for Lou.
Yeah,
Let's
the
go.
series is over. The basketball's done.
Let's go.
Thank God.
We got to get everybody
there's
healthy,
about a
man.
month left.
Oh, come on.
All of our Spurs are dropping like flies. We need them.
Yeah,
Lou's
Yeah.
got to win this ticket, man. Let's
Come
go.
on, Lou. He's got to win this
Let's
race.
go.
got to win this race.
Yeah,
All
so,
right.
Zach and I fly out tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, Zacho?
Yes.
So we will be
That'd be
updating you
fun.
all weekend long from Charlotte, North Carolina. And, of course, unless it rains on us all weekend. But you know what? After what happened yesterday,
Still a
we
trip
might
to
need
Charlotte.
we might need some rain, though. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? That might
well
be the
said.
perfect thing for the weekend.
Well said.
All right, more of the Power Trip Morning Show after this. Sauce, what could I do if I don't know, tired of dealing with leaves and whatnot?
Go to Gutter Helmet at gutterhelmetmn.com. It's going to rain today. If your gutters are filled with leaves because you don't have them protected by Gutter Helmet, they're going to get clogged. It's going to be a disaster. Go to gutterhelmetmn.com.
What if that had just ended when Chris hit the button? If it was like, Sauce, what should I do with all these leaves? And the answer was just a guy yelling the word sex. I'd have a lot of questions like, how does that help get rid of leaves?
I'd go to gutterhelmet.com first.
No,
and
that
then-
makes more sense. I'm just trying to
no.
figure out like
Yeah,
what the actual plan would be.
right.
I can't imagine it's just
I can't either.
bang a pile of leaves. Like that's.
But
Yeah.
Can you imagine
I
how,
would assume that would just scatter them even more.
Yeah,
Can you imagine how much more useful I'd be to the world if that did help?
yeah.
People would be like,
Yeah.
man, my leaves are terrible. Better call Hawk.
You'd have a
I'd
lot
be
of
rolling
trees
up
in
my
your yard.
sleeves and pulling down my pants.
Just make sure you bag it up.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent
What is it?
and horrifying
Breaking news, by the
story.
way. The planet just announced the end of leaves.
Oh,
Hawk banged all the leaves.
They have been eliminated. So,
I couldn't stop.
Wow,
so
Hawk.
sure, devastating news for nature, fantastic news for yard work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm the doctor that was given the task of curing cancer, and then I just cured a self-humanity, period. I couldn't stop myself. I went too far. Now there's no leaves left.
Well done.
Chris hasn't done a goddamn thing working on fixing cancer. What is he doing? He's out in the backyard banging leaves.
Way to go, Hogs.
No wonder all the leaves are gone. Wait a minute. So we were doing cancer research and we eliminated leaves? Yeah, it was like when they were trying to figure out like blood work for like whatever circulation, and all of a sudden we have like Viagra. It's the same thing. He
Yeah.
stumbled across how to eliminate leaves.
Our best scientists are working on getting boners as
Yep.
opposed
Yep.
to curing cancer.
Yeah. Well said.
Dr. Hockey's banging the pile of leaves again. He
making
claims
real
he's
progress.
got a theory. Let's let him play it out.
People
Let him
said
finish.
Einstein was crazy.
I think he's actually into it.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
for the after party?
Wow, good question. I think I did once. When we were debating whether or not it should be pulled, or when we were fighting back and saying leave it up, and they were like, "This is an embarrassment."
It is.
Yeah.
I listened to it on the way here this morning.
Yeah.
I sat in my car actually when I got here and listened to it for a little bit longer. So I listened to about a half hour this morning, and it's about an hour and I don't know, maybe hour 15 minutes.
Is it
like
the
that.
worst thing you've ever heard?
It's so
and the
crazy.
Best simultaneous.
Yeah, because you hear us getting drunk. Like at the beginning of the episode, somebody just hit record. That's fine.
Yep.
And you guys were like, "Where's hockey?" And I'm sure I was getting drinks or doing whatever. And then I come on the air, and we just finished the show. It just ended.
Right. It's 7 a.m. Vegas time.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're doing shots immediately.
And just real quick, man, that first one is the Irish CB.
Yep.
You know, and then after that, I can hear myself going from stone cold sober to gone.
Yeah.
In like 15 minutes.
Was I there?
Dude, not you were the leader of the pack.
Oh, yeah.
You talked more than anybody.
Yeah, shut
and
up.
then suddenly Dov was talking more
Oh,
than everybody.
God.
It's so crazy, man.
Why
At
did
one
we
point,
give
I had
him
to
a
give my
microphone?
microphone. I had to take my microphone from him at one point because you were like, "Give that to Hawk. That's Hawk's microphone."
Stupid ass
it's so
Dov.
great. It's so great. And Rosie, by the way, I believe he dropped an MFer like 7 minutes into it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know. An MFer. Because we went to see...
Somebody charge him for fries?
Probably.
Brilliant.
We went to Absinthe the night before.
Oh, yeah.
And Parrish was with us, and I think Creasel had not gone with us, but he'd been the night before or something like that. And Rosie went with us, and Sarah Jane went, and she was the one serving us drinks. And so we had all just gone that night before. And Rosie says, "We haven't talked about the show we saw last night." And then he says, "I don't know." And he goes, "I got to load this in." Because he goes, "It's called absinthe. And I'm like, "You don't know how to say absinthe?"
No, hang on. You can say it both
You can
ways.
say it either way, man.
And then he goes, "That effer," and he says the word. I'm like, "Oh my God." The crowd goes crazy.
God. He can play the hits, man. Rosie knows how to play the hits.
He knows.
If I recall correctly, I don't know whose idea this was, because we were still worried about like show page content. So the show page had to have everybody's favorite shot on the show. And of course, there was like 18 people. So we get, I don't know who decided it, but we all of a sudden every shot that every person picked starts being served.
Yeah. That was decided before we went out there. That's what we were going to do.
Yeah.
We were each going to have one shot. Every person who was out there that was on the show got to pick one drink, and we all had to drink it. And we were doing them. I mean, we went from the first one to the second, which I believe was called a Las Vegas shot or something like that.
Vegas bomb?
Yeah, that was it. It was a Vegas bomb. I don't think we finished a sentence before we were drinking the second one. And the first one was an Irish CB, which is enough to get you drunk.
Okay, look.
Great.
We're at TI a week from today, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
Next Thursday night.
Okay.
And next Friday morning at TI. Thursday night, 7 to 9 p.m., a Rube game of initials.
Yeah.
Winner gets a trip for 2 to Las Vegas, a whole bunch of other prizes. Then next Friday, a week from now, the first initials major of the year, and then a random draw for another trip for 2 to Las Vegas. Now, you may be saying, well, when are you guys going to Vegas? Well, hang on.
Don't worry about it.
Hang on, Buttercup.
Don't worry about it.
That'll be announced shortly.
I agree.
Details to come.
Yes.
Whenever we announce when we're going, what we have to, because it is going to be our 25th anniversary.
Wow.
If we keep talking, we're first show in KFAN history, maybe Twin Cities radio history to go 25 straight years.
Wow.
Maybe the first. Don't we have to recreate that as we're playing the hits? So when we go to Vegas in 2026, and we are, let's do this.
Yes.
Let's all pick a shot. Let's run it back.
Wow, that guy's pumped.
And if you want, we could even let's record a podcast. They didn't want us to post that one. We'll post this one.
We should, for posterity.
To celebrate what we've done.
It may be the last time this group of people is ever together. You
Might
never
be
know.
100%.
You gotta be raping me.
Wow.
Right, let's
That's
do it.
Rosie.
Let's run it back.
That was Rosie when you wouldn't talk about the show.
But we should, by the way, absolutely 100% agree with you, because we should just hit record and let it go and see what happens. Second of all, Sauce is so true to form in this podcast, because You're the gang leader at first, Saucy.
Yeah.
After the third one, you are handing out your drinks, trying to give them away.
Yeah.
And we're so pissed at you because we're drunk by that point.
Yeah.
So we're not holding back. We're like calling you the worst names.
Yeah.
Your dad's calling you the worst names, by the way.
What's Dov saying? Because he still has a microphone.
I don't even think I could make out. But
That's the only part, by the way, we shouldn't run back.
Yeah, you're right.
Just no
Hand
one
him
give
out.
Dov a
Yeah,
microphone.
Right. It's interesting because I think I stopped listening this morning about 35 minutes in, and it's starting to get to the point where I don't know who's talking.
Yeah.
That's how many people are talking
Yeah.
at one time. Conversations going on.
Yeah.
And Creasel is way out in front of all of us
Yeah.
immediately. He is so smashed.
Yeah.
So again, if you don't know what we're talking about, think about this for a second. How long ago was that? Was that that was pre-COVID, right? So was that
2019.
2019? All right, so
That's right, yeah, right
2019.
before it.
We do a podcast after the morning show in Vegas where we just start doing shots and we all get hammered. And there were no commercials. It was just, what'd you say, 45 minutes or an hour or something?
It's about an hour 15.
It's an hour of just multiple people talking over each other and yelling and just nonsense. It got so bad, again, that bosses here were like, no, this wasn't just bad. This is an embarrassment to broadcasting.
Yes.
We need to take this podcast down. And we're like, well, what do we care? The fans think it's funny. They know it's a train wreck. We're framing it as a train wreck. You should go listen to this train wreck that we posted. And they were like, yeah, it's beyond that. This is literally embarrassing.
Yeah.
But we're like, but that's the bit. And normally that's what
the
works on
bit.
the fan is if we just say, well, that's the bit. We know. We're leaning into the bit that it's a train wreck. No, this is beyond that. Let's take it down. We're going to lose sponsors.
And the problem.
It wasn't that bad.
No, and nobody.
Not even close.
And again, I got half of it to go yet. Nobody has said anything bothersome yet.
Right.
But that again is the real danger of doing this.
Yeah,
of
right?
course.
What if we finally tell Rosie what we really think about it?
Well, that's why we shouldn't live stream it.
Yeah,
we should just
agreed.
record it.
We can.
Right, just in case.
Yeah.
We could do this.
All right, I'm in.
I'm in.
Let's
yeah.
run it back later this year.
Yeah.
My God, man. Man.
But no David.
Oh, and by the way,
On any level.
at one point, I think it's you, Corey, that looks over and goes, okay, now it's really happening. Jared's doing a shot.
Oh, brilliant.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, I remember
I
that.
don't
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember him being worried sick with all these
'cause
shots around the equipment.
At one point,
Yeah.
somebody, I think it was maybe you saw says, we got to get away from Jared. Everybody's drinking around Jared. And so we got to move away from him.
I like to stand up for Jared.
Man, I got to tell you. And you know the cool thing about that? I was thinking about this. I don't remember. I think I might have walked it off later because I don't remember waking up feeling trashed or feeling like that ruined the rest of the weekend for me.
Well, look, this doesn't need to be said to anybody that goes to Vegas with the Power Trip Morning Show, but the beauty of being done at 7 a.m. is the times that we have been obliterated drunk by 8 or 9 in the morning is, what are you missing? You go back to your room. Sometimes you could sleep it off for 4 or 5 hours.
Dude.
Then you get up at what, 2 p.m.? Guess what you've missed? Absolutely nothing. Start over, shower and start over.
The show ended
It's the best.
at 7 o'clock local time out there. So that means we were doing the show at the latest by 7:15. And if we went for an hour and 15, by my math, that means
It's like 8:30.
8:30 in the morning, and we're clobbered.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, I went for a walk for 4 hours. I bet I did.
Yeah. I think you did. Yeah.
Sure. God,
I
it's
lost
the
like
best.
$7,000.
Oh, yeah. Was that the same trip where
I
we
can't
were
wait.
charged for all that?
Yeah.
And we all just
Yes.
basically did the Home Alone bit where they're like, give this to Kevin, give this to Kevin.
Yeah.
And it was to Parrish.
And we gave it to Parrish.
Yeah.
And then
and that
I
was-
paid him
And
back.
Parrish, Parrish wasn't even drinking.
Hang on, again, remember, this is the funny part of the story. If you remember, Chris paid him, right?
Yeah.
Remember, because Mark went around going like, who's paying for this? And I offered to help pay, and Mark's like, no.
that's
Because
right.
he was so convinced that this company would reimburse him.
Wow.
So he wouldn't accept my money, but Chris is like, I'll give you some money. And for whatever reason, Mark took Chris's
it,
money.
yeah.
So he didn't take mine. took yours and then didn't get reimbursed from iHeart.
And I don't know what the bill was, and I know Sarah's listening. Maybe
I think
she
it was like
remembers.
$700 or $800.
I remember
right.
I gave him
Something like that.
$350.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even half. I do remember thinking that's not half.
I think it was in the 7 or 8 range, but I don't remember
Yes.
because, again, it was 7 years ago. But something like that.
We were a disaster.
Come on, Mark, you thought they were going to reimburse you?
For alcohol?
That's the dumbest thing in the whole
He had worked
podcast.
for real companies at that point. He didn't understand.
No, they didn't pay Corey for an Uber ride.
Can you imagine, by the way, how, I mean, he's the best, but are we terrible? I mean, Parrish is sober, and we made him sit through that with us?
Fair.
Yeah, what a terrible group of friends we are.
And pick up the
And then you
tab.
pick up the tab.
And pay for it.
I'm sorry, Perry. I
Front
love you,
page
man.
sports after this. Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Unreal Celebrity Softball Game.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
Bundy?
I better be more specific. And I hope you're relaxing, enjoying a 3-day weekend. That's what I hope for you.
Yeah.
Hope you're looking somewhere in a direction that makes you smile, and you're listening to the Power Trip Morning Show, and we say something that makes you laugh at least one time.
I doubt it.
I do too, but that's what I'm hoping, you know?
If not, we can just do sports.
By the
That's
way,
not really funny.
We're going to
but-
do that. Mr. Parrish tells me the bill was $900.
Oh, 900. Even more.
Plus tip.
Yeah, with tip. All right. Well, thanks, Mark.
Yeah.
And
Did Rosie get the tip? I can't remember.
Oh, no. He wasn't still there.
No, you technically paid for it.
Of course I did.
That Parrish wouldn't take my money. All right. Front page sports.
Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores for limited time. Buy 2, get 1 free when it comes to Red Bull at Holiday. Mix and match any flavors you want. What flavor do you want? Boom, there you go. Including the summer edition. Holiday has Red Bull for 2 for 1. I love Holiday.
Same, man.
That's where I go, man.
Yeah.
Got the
Holiday's the
old
best.
Luther Advantage card, so I'm saving money on gas. I'm getting down there and getting lottery tickets once in a
Hell
while.
yeah.
I'm going to get energy drinks and those freaking pretzels that they got in there.
It's always a friendly atmosphere at Holiday.
Holiday's the best.
Yeah.
I
They
go
have
to
a
the
ton of
car
good
wash in
candy.
Rogers, and it's right beside Holiday. I get a car wash, and I drive right over, and I get gas, and I go in, and I
Love
get
it.
myself a Red Bull. It's perfect. It's everything I need.
The Montreal Canadiens won 6-2 over Carolina in Game 1 of the Eastern Conference
Oh.
Finals. Carolina had been 8-0 this postseason, and they scored 33 seconds into the game, and everybody's going, oh, my God, this team is an unstoppable force. What are we doing here? Can we just skip ahead to the finals? This is a waste of time. And then Cole Caulfield scored 27 seconds later, and Montreal added 3 more in the first to lead 4-1 after 1. So they go on to win 6-2. We talked about this yesterday, but the 11 full day break for Carolina was the longest playoff layoff since 1919. So we were saying, how can you ever predict the rust versus rest? There's no way to know if they're going to come out rusty or rested. I don't know what it was, but either way, Montreal came out and looked great after a 7-game series against Buffalo. So they win 6-2. Game 2, Saturday night in Carolina. Maybe you guys can go to that.
Yeah.
Zachary, why don't you, I don't know how far that is from where you guys are going to be, but you guys can go watch game 2.
That is a great
Yeah,
point.
Huckle buy tickets.
Buy tickets.
Where is that?
It's Raleigh, right?
Raleigh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
How far is Raleigh from where you guys are going to be?
It's a ways.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like hours?
I think a couple hours, I believe, yeah. Charlotte's a great city, though, man.
Yeah,
Have you
Charlotte.
been there, Cor?
I have not been to Charlotte.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, you were there last time I was there.
Yeah, it was
Saucy.
sweet.
It's a
It's
small town
beautiful,
feel,
yeah.
but it's a
Oh.
big city, man. It's great.
I went to Myrtle Beach when I was like 13.
Oh, now we're talking. That is the T words.
Wow.
That place is the best.
Is it better than it was 30 years ago? Like, is it improved? Because I remember it being a little dirty but fun because it was a beach and I was 13.
Well,
but
it's not to be a douchebag. It's the East Coast. It's a little dirty.
Right.
You know, I mean, that's just by nature. It's not like the West Coast where it's the sun's always shining and the water's
Sure.
warm, you know?
East Coast Beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
East Coast Beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sauce. I think you know this. My guess is you're going to get very close. It's been a rough patch for Canada when it comes to hockey in the NHL. This is a stat that's thrown out a lot. You read a lot of sports. You watch a lot of SportsCenter.
Yes, sir.
You probably are going to get this, but I want to see if you can. What was the year and what was the team the last time a Canadian team won the Stanley Cup?
Well, it's got to be Montreal.
Does it?
Or wait, is the bit that they've never won? They've had to have won one.
Who?
Wait,
Montreal?
no. They have. Isn't the stat that they've Canada, excuse me, has never won a Stanley Cup?
Wasn't
Are you nuts?
Wasn't Jock?
Oh,
Are you
wait,
nuts?
But wasn't what's the bit we always talk about that a Canadian? Well, maybe it's got to be a.
Maybe you mean the NFL.
Are you nuts?
I don't think they've ever won an
No,
NFL.
I thought that was a thing.
Oh,
No one's won more than Montreal. Isn't it like 27,
yeah, didn't
24 Stanley
Jock win like the
Cups?
first 100 of them?
No one's won more than them. But it's been a long time.
Yeah, that-
so
maybe
who was
that's-
the who was
maybe
the
that-
who was the
that's what I'm
last
thinking of.
Canadian team to win and what year was it? Wow, I thought you would know this. or at least get very close.
Saying that Canada had never won one.
Yeah, this is why you're not the next Marty Smith. Is you just said, has Canada ever won one? Has Montreal ever won one?
Yeah.
He got off on the wrong foot, but
Has Russia ever won a gold medal?
Yeah, you essentially just said, have the Yankees ever won the World Series?
I guess, you're correct. But I always
That's
thought
exactly better.
that's the exact
but I always
equivalent.
thought there was some it's
This is the stat. It's how long it's been.
75 years.
Okay. Zach, no, what did you say, 70 what?
5 years.
Zach, see how close you can get. Go.
I mean, I know it.
Okay, go.
93.
Yeah, it was the Montreal Canadiens in 1993. So it's been 33 years since Canada has won a cup, and it was Montreal. So, yes, they have won before. Man, this would be a very unlikely year for not just Canada to do it, but this team, right? Because, Edmonton's had a couple of shots in the last handful of years. They have Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Austin Matthews in Toronto has looked really good.
For now.
Of all teams to do it, Zachary, Montreal out of nowhere would kind of be nuts.
Yeah. I mean, out of nowhere, indeed. They have, had an incredible run here. Cole Caulfield is just one of those special players that very well could deliver this. But, I think it's still some work to do. Hurricanes, I think, will find their game. Clearly, they didn't have it. Some of the decision-making was so poor, and, Kenny and Eddie were just ripping them to shreds, and they deserved it. So, I guess in the rest versus rust debate, which I thought was settled 33 seconds in, turned out to be maybe more on the rust side of things, because Montreal looked like they knew how to play hockey last night. Carolina did not.
May I make an obvious point? Carolina Hurricanes. Great name. That's cool. What a terrible thing. The Minnesota death by freezing.
Yeah.
The
Minnesota tornadoes.
The California fell into the center of the earthquakes.
Sure.
Like the Washington forest fires. Terrible, terrible thing, hurricane. Terrible.
Yeah,
especially in Carolina.
Or what about the Miami Hurricanes?
Yeah,
they're terrible there.
Terrible. I'm glad it ain't the New Orleans Hurricanes.
Yeah, good point.
But we bought one not long after Katrina.
We really did.
Remember that?
Yes.
Felt weird, but we drank that sumbitch.
What's in it?
Everything. I think it's like a Long Island iced tea, only frozen.
It's really good. I don't remember what was in it.
It was very good. It was red.
Yeah, it's
There's red coming out too.
Light rum and dark rum.
Yeah.
Some kind of fruit juice, orange juice, and then fresh lime juice. Simple syrup and grenadine.
Do you remember, Corey? We were walking along.
That sounds good.
The water's edge, and we bought one from like a food truck almost. Do you remember?
No.
And I remember distinctly because we were surrounded by wreckage where they were still trying to rebuild New Orleans from Hurricane Katrina, and we were buying something called a hurricane. People like, party on?
Hey, we were supporting the economy.
I
Look,
know.
Party on,
I was not going to let my city burn, right? I was doing my part. Thank you.
Yeah.
Finally, somebody clapped
You
for
are
me.
something else.
Yeah.
I was trying to save the city.
You are.
There were a lot of people asking me to
Did you buy
step up
2
and do
donuts?
something, so I did. They weren't donuts. They were
Oh, I'm
beignets.
sorry. Yeah.
How many did you
Yes.
buy?
Just one.
You know what? It's one donut at a
Dude.
time. That's how we'll save our city.
Paul, how many donuts would they have had purchased that day if I had not bought that one? One fewer.
Yeah.
By the way, just for the record, Montreal's won 24 cups. Toronto's won 13. Edmonton's won 5.
I'm sorry.
Calgary's won 1. Ottawa has not won.
Maybe it was Ottawa.
Neither is Vancouver.
Man, maybe it was. Maybe it was Ottawa.
I thought I heard Ottawa.
You probably did.
Vancouver also has not won.
The Coovey, the glove Coovey.
Has Montreal ever won a cup?
I'm sorry.
Has Canada ever won?
Honestly, that's that's got to be preposterous statement, right?
That might be in next year's tournament. Has Montreal ever won a cup?
Well, but
You might be in.
yeah, I don't pay that close attention to hockey.
Well, neither do I.
Yeah, that was dumb. But
That's
yeah.
okay. I liked it. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
So here's the difference between a preposterous statement and a preposterous question is if you had said Montreal has never won a cup, like definitively,
yeah.
then it's preposterous. I don't know, asking a really, really, really dumb question.
Yeah, but then
has Montreal ever won even one?
Yeah, but I didn't. Yeah.
I mean, that's well, again, that's for the committee to decide. I'm not on the committee.
Yeah. Okay.
That might be in the conversation. I can't wait to see Parrish's face when he walks in and he goes, "Really, Paul?
Well,
Montreal?
I don't pay that close attention to hockey.
They're an original 6.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, look, they've won 24 times, but they also made it to the Cup 10 other times. Like 1916, 1917, 1919, 1924, 1925, 1930, 1931, 1944, 1946, 1947, 1951, 1952, 1953, 1954, 1955, 1956, 1957, 1958, 1959, 1960, 1965, 1966, 1967, 1968, 1969, 1971, 1973, 1976, 1977, 1978, 1979, 1986, 1989, 1993, and 2021. That was all off the top of my head, by the way.
Yeah.
Got it.
They've made the finals 34 times.
34.
I think I saw a stat yesterday that teams who play win a game 7 and then go on to play a team that had a sweep are like 7-1. Like, it's crazy. I guess the history favors the
game 7 winner?
7 team over the team that is coming off a sweep.
Interesting. That's counterintuitive.
It very much
I think the other stat was something like they gave up 5. The Hurricanes had given up 5 goals in each of the last 2 series. That's it, and they gave up 6 last night.
Yikes!
4 in like the first period alone.
Yep.
All right, I think Mr. Z's calling in a second. We'll talk to him. I believe he wants to talk Mandalorian. Although he didn't text me yesterday. He normally texts me the day before.
That looks bad.
I don't think it looks bad, but I'm reading that it is.
Yeah.
It looks like it would be fun, like a romp.
Well, I hope Mr. Z calls because he
passed.
He gave me a kind of a bullet point take on it. And let's just say he has a very strong opinion about one specific part of this movie.
Does it involve Netflix?
No.
Does it involve Rotten Tomatoes?
No.
Okay.
A specific part of the actual movie where he's like, well, I don't even want to ruin the punchline because it's rock bottom if this is true, if his take is true.
Ma'am?
But he's got a solid defense for some of the rest of the movie. We'll talk to hopefully Mr. Z after this. Otherwise, what really matters? Scores and stats around the world of sports in a second. Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
The Power Trip is bringing the party to the island. Join the guys at Treasure Island May 28th and 29th. That's next Thursday and Friday for 2 unforgettable shows full of games, laughs, and huge prizes, including Vegas trips. Book your stay and save 20% with promo code KFAN. Plus, we have a special announcement that's worth the trip alone. Details at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
All right, let's dive in. I know he has some hot takes. Hi, Mr. Z. Oh, this thing is not working. Same problem I heard Barrero complaining about here, so you're going to have to do it. What's going on with our phones over here? Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Hi, Mr. Z.
Hey, guys, what's up?
Good morning, good morning. All right, so The Mandalorian and Grogu, the big movie this weekend. What can you tell us about what works and what does not work in this movie?
Okay, well, what works really well is the amount of creatures that they put into it. Like if you're kind of looking for fun, I mean, there's a lot of monsters and a cool dragon-like things and stuff. So there's no shortage of that. It's not boring in most parts. The hardest thing I had with, and I guess I'm not a huge Star Wars guy. I liked Star Wars. I grew up with Star Wars, but it never was like, I never paid attention to the canon of it, to the that doesn't, so I just went to enjoy. But for some reason, I know Jabba the Hutt. Well, his kid is in this movie. And for some reason, I have a hard time getting past Rada the Hutt being buff, MMA fighter style, big muscles. It's weird for me. I don't understand the physics of a giant snail with arms fighting. It's weird for me to see them moving fast. Very CGI. What kind of surprised me is how, looking through kind of customer comments, looking on what the review, that I've seen very few people mention it. And so I looked into it a little bit, and apparently that's, in the comic books, the Hutts are really big and strong, and that's how they got so powerful. And I'm like, what? So I didn't know any of that.
Sure.
I didn't care for Rada the Hutt. Other than that, when he wasn't on screen, there's a lot of coolness. I don't know if it's great. It's just very cool.
Can you tell them who you compared Rada the Hutt to me?
Oh boy, I don't remember. I'm sorry. What did they say?
I'm going to paraphrase, but you basically said that he makes Jar Jar Binks look like Marlon Brando.
Oh, Jesus, right? Yeah, I was so mad at that point. Wow. I think I said I hated every minute that he was on screen. I hated the movie, and then whenever he wasn't on screen, I'm like, oh, this is kind of good.
Jeez.
And I'm like, oh no, Rada the Hutt's coming back. But I think I might be in the minority on that.
Oh, really?
Strangely enough. So again, I've been scouring. I've been Googling it. I normally don't do this. I even went to Reddit to try to find out, was it just me that just didn't care for this? And I haven't found anyone who just hated only that part of the movie. And so yeah, I was so mad. Now that you said it, I remember saying that. I just was like, I was just getting more and more angry because I liked everything. Sure. I didn't love any of it, but I'm like, I like this. It's kind of fun. A little too CGI here and there and stuff like that. But so that being said, if you can get past, or maybe you enjoy Rada the Hutt being, the Rock. I don't know. So
do you have to know the series, The Mandalorian, to jump in, or is it pretty easy to catch up and figure it out? I mean, it's Star Wars. It's not algebra.
Yeah, I think so. In fact, I believe they did that on purpose. Here, I'll tell you my Mandalorian thing. Not that anyone cares really, but I remember when Mandalorian first came out. Everyone was, oh, you got to see Mandalorian. You got to see Mandalorian. I watched it, and I didn't really get it. I watched the whole first season, and I'm like, oh, that's enough Mandalorian for me. I will say this: I liked the movie. I liked this more than I liked season 1 of Mandalorian because I was just bored to death during season 1 of Mandalorian. So no, you don't need to know really anything because it's pretty. I mean, if you understand the Star Wars universe at all, and I guess it would help to know who the Mandalorians are and what they, what their jobs kind of were, what they did as mercenaries, etc., or bounty hunters. That helps, but otherwise, no. I mean, you see a bunch of recognizable, things in this movie that if you know the Clone Wars and things like that, that's like, oh yeah, those are that. I know that guy, but you don't need to know. Okay. Basically, you just need to know who Grogu. I mean, if you've seen Grogu and you've seen Mandalorian in a picture, then you know the movie.
Got it. Oh. Hey, what can you tell us about Obsession? I've heard a lot of people obsessing, pun intended, about this. It's 95% on Rotten Tomatoes. Everybody's raving about this movie. It's some kind of a horror thriller movie. I don't know exactly what it is.
Right. Obsession came out last week. Kind of a teen. It's not a teen. I guess it is a teen movie. Basic premise: there's a guy who kind of pines after this young woman. They're just friends, and he has almost like a Twilight Zone movie type thing. He has this weird little wish stick. I forget what it's actually called. Kind of like a wishbone, where you make a wish on it. And so he wishes that she would love him more than. I'm not really spoiling anything. Okay. That she would love him more than anything else. And then he makes the wish, and he gets what he wanted because she doesn't just, it becomes an obsession, and she becomes, it's what happens after that is very creepy and scary, and they did a good job, especially for that. It's not, I don't think it's aimed at a younger crowd, and I think that's in a good way. So.
All right. Anything else coming out this week, or is this all Star Wars weekend, essentially?
This is pretty much Star Wars. Yeah, there's a small movie called Passengers that will come and go, and people won't recall too much. So, but now we're taking off because then we hit into some big, couple nice weekends here. We shouldn't have many weekends where nothing opens for the next 3 months.
I'm going to be super curious next week to see how Nate Bargatze's movie does. The Breadwinner?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, I can tell you. Well, it's funny. I've had a lot of discussions on this because nationally the projections are very low, but I think they're nuts. This is going to be. I'm trying to think what I can say, what I can't say. This is really a throwback to an old, early '90s type movie where it's PG rated and there's no swearing in it. There's no, and it's very simple. But Nate Bargatze, it doesn't matter whether his lines are funny or not because he's so funny. So I think it's going to do very well, especially in the off the coasts and in between the coasts. It's going to do very well.
So you have seen it?
Yes.
Okay, got it. You know what's crazy is I talked about this on the air, but we went on a road trip somewhere. I can't remember where. And I was taking a long walk, and I was listening to Nate Bargatze on I believe a Sunday morning interview or maybe 60 Minutes interview, and he was talking about all the things he wanted to do to be legitimately family friendly, because he said even the things these days that are marketed as family friendly really aren't. And so he said, I'm going to even make an amusement park. And the interviewer was like, what? He's like, no, I'm serious. I saw designs for it the other day. He's really making an amusement park where you can literally go and let your kids go wander off by themselves and be kids and have fun and not be worried about it. How about that?
Yeah. He's doing something unique with Breadwinner that ruffles. It doesn't matter, insider stuff. But what he's doing is he kind of pushed the studio to do what's called the Nate rate. And the studios can't tell theaters what to charge, but basically is that there will be no. So if you go see this movie there's matinee pricing and there's evening pricing. With Breadwinner, Bargatze said, I don't want to do that. I want to make this more affordable. So almost every theater in the country will be charging matinee prices at the evening.
Wow.
So if you go there, so it's going to be about half the price of a normal ticket for Breadwinner. If you go during the day, it'll be the same, but at night it's still matinee pricing on Breadwinner. And he wanted to do that for the families who don't normally get to go out to a movie because they can't afford it. So
good for him.
Smart, man. Look at Nate go. Good for him.
Yep, it is.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Z. Appreciate it, man.
All right, guys.
See you, buddy.
Talk to you later. Bye.
Follow him on Twitter at Mr. Z Movies. Interesting. The Nate rate.
I don't like that name.
No.
Yeah, it's close.
It's too scary.
It's close. Too scary.
I'm going to say the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask for that. Hi, a teenage person working behind the counter.
Yeah.
Could I get the Nate rates on this?
Yeah. Just
911.
How about the Nate fee?
Yeah, right. Oh, bye-bye. That's on me. Sorry.
I prefer the Nate rate.
All right, relax.
All right,
please.
Rosie, get out of here.
Please, go home, Rose.
Mark, you're watching Star Wars. Though.
No, you misheard me.
More.
You gotta go.
More of the Power Trip Morning Show, including What Really Matters after this. Mark Parrish in like 20 minutes. Marnie Gellner in a little bit. Initials at 8:15 with $116,500 up for grabs with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot. One of you gets a crack at it. today at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800
Hey, Mark's here.
I know. He said something very intriguing to me, and then he walked out the door. He goes, the reason I took your money, and then he said, I'll tell you in a minute. And he walked out. I'm like,
I can't wait.
You can't leave me on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, well, you know.
So we're talking about the Vegas trip, and we're talking about the fact that there was a giant bar bill of $900 plus tip.
Yeah.
And then Corey offered you money, and you said, no, thank you, I got this. And then when I offered you money, you took it.
And I'm going to throw, I'm 90% positive it was SJ.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because I was talking to her about it, and I'm like, well, they'll reimburse me, right? She's like, just shaking her head, no. And then you walked up right after that. Like, I'll take it.
That sounds right.
So if anybody's to blame, it's SJ.
There you go. You know what? That's normally the answer for everything in my life.
Yep.
Way to go, SJ. Nice job. Thanks a lot.
God, I'm glad I offered you money before he told you the truth.
Right.
That would have been awesome if you had circled back and been like, hey, I changed my mind. I will take that money.
Yeah. I'm almost positive, by the way, that is the trip where I was handing out $100 bills.
100%.
Because I was doing so well gambling. I was giving, so I'm sure I was happy to give you money. I probably had wads of it in my pocket. And by the way, I probably gave it all back that night.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I got a problem, but I enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What a good time.
All right,
and I think I speak for all of us when I say, I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, sorry about that, baby.
We didn't think about the fact that you're sober and we made you, basically it's taking me to a casino and making me watch you guys gamble.
Yeah, Clockwork Orange style.
Thank you, SJ.
Yeah.
All right, let's do what really matters. It's brought to you by Ovo LASIK and Lens. Thanks to
really
Dr. Mark Lobinoff and Dr. David Whiting. Ovo LASIK and Lens. Go get LASIK and change your life. Don't wait, man. It's almost summer. Go get LASIK. The New York Knicks won 109-93 over the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are up 2-0 in that series. And how about this? Very quietly, the Knicks have won 9 straight games.
Wow.
Because they won the last 3 games in the Atlanta series after trailing that series, I think 2-1. They won the last 3 against Atlanta. They swept Philly and now have won the first 2 against Cleveland. They have a 9-game postseason win streak. Look out for the New York Knicks. Sauce.
Yes, sir.
Montreal.
Have the Bulls ever won an NBA title?
Yeah, they won a bunch.
The answer is yes. The Knicks are 2 wins away from the NBA Finals. When was the last time the Knicks made the NBA Finals?
Have they ever made one? Are you asking just me?
Just you.
Thank God he's not asking me.
Was it last year?
1999. During the Limp Bizkit baby boom. Everybody was having kids listen to $3 Bill, y'all, but
motivated everybody.
The New York Knicks made it in 1999, but they are 2 wins away.
John Stark.
C. Riley.
And John C. Riley was there. Paul Thomas Anderson. Paul, your hands up?
They are playing the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Mm-hmm.
Can Parrish and Hawk name 5 Cleveland Cavaliers?
Come on, 5.
4?
I'm not just going to give you a Caniac.
4. One of them's obvious.
No. I'm not. No. We don't ever put the number as high as 4 or 5.
3.5?
Oh, this is the same thing. I don't think they can get to 4. I think they can
2.5?
get. I mean, that's close. That's really close.
How about the number's 3?
What side are you on? Do you think they can get to 3 or not? I think they can get 2 and would have to get very lucky to get a 3rd.
Yeah, I don't think.
So we're both on the under?
Yeah.
God, I want to win more Caniacs, but
yeah,
I don't know if they can get to 3.
I mean,
it's close.
Who's the second one?
Well, that exactly. That one I might be. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe it is just 1. All right, we're both on the under, so we're not making the bet. All-time Cleveland Cavaliers. Go.
LeBron.
LeBron, for sure.
Unbelievable. They got it.
Go ahead.
All right, I think I would eat chicken.
Carlos Boozer? Is that a name?
That is a name. I was thinking, didn't Kevin Love go there?
Kevin Love definitely went there in the trade. But I don't know for whom. But I also was thinking that one guy...
Is it Kyrie Irving? Did he play there?
How many did they want us to get?
I don't know.
The goal was 3.
Oh, okay, so I know Kevin Love is for sure.
Final answer?
Yeah, he was there.
Definitely there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah.
Obviously, LeBron.
There's two.
The beard guy?
That sounds right because I think he was there at the same time LeBron was there, wasn't he?
I think so.
But what about that one guy who came in the league? I know he played for Denver. I don't know. I can't remember his name anyway. Isn't it weird that we can't think of anybody else?
Yeah, I know.
There should be somebody like historically. You're like, well, that's the guy that you think of when you think of Cleveland.
Yeah, LeBron.
So do you have a third final answer? Anybody you going with that you feel good about?
Say, you want to say the beard?
Yeah, let's say the beard.
Do you know? Did
Kyrie
they,
Irving?
Kyrie Irving?
No, Kyrie.
Well, that doesn't make me feel confident about
What is the
Kyrie
beard's
Irving.
name? It's not Kyrie Irving?
No.
Harden.
Yeah. That's his name. Yeah.
I'm going to go with that?
Yeah, let's do it.
When did he play for them?
So you said he played back in the day with LeBron, right? Correct?
Didn't he?
He got traded there this year. He's a current. He's a current.
We got there.
That would have been unbelievable.
You guys would have gotten 4.
If we made the bet,
Was Irving one too?
Irving definitely was there.
Oh, look at us.
By the way, did Carlos Boozer play there
Yes,
too?
he did.
I
He
don't
was
know.
drafted by him.
I don't know. How did you
Let's-
pull Carlos Boozer
Let's
off?
go.
He was drafted by him. He played there for
NBA
2 seasons.
geniuses over
Yeah,
here.
it's in there.
Did they bring up a name of anybody who didn't play there? I think they went 5 for 5.
They went 5. See? My
Look
number
at
wasn't
us.
bad.
Man.
Now, who's the guy who came in the league at the same time as LeBron? And it was also a big deal. Or maybe it's not. Man, he played for Denver for the longest time.
You're thinking of Carmelo Anthony.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah,
yeah.
Melo
Did he
did
ever
not play
there?
for
Okay, I'm
Cleveland.
glad I didn't say it.
No.
then.
He played for the Knicks in Denver.
Gotcha.
I think, is that it? Where else did Carmelo play? Did he have like a weird 1 year somewhere? Those were the two big ones, the Knicks
Carmelo
and the
played
Nuggets.
for Denver, New York, Oklahoma City, Houston, Portland, and the
Oh my
Lakers.
God.
Oh,
So
he was getting
were
close
those
to
all
me.
like 1 year
Yeah,
stints?
the Lakers was 1 year. The Portland was
I forgot
2
he got
years.
thrown around at the end like
And,
a dish rag.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right.
Nothing wrong with being a
Perry?
dish rag at the end of your career.
No, brother. No, Melo's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah. But
Eh,
I
he's
mean,
got
this
me there.
draft, man, the first 5 picks, the second one was bad.
I can do it. I can
yeah,
do it.
Yeah. The whole
LeBron was 1. Darko was 2.
Darko Milicic.
Melo was 3. Bosch was 4. Dwayne Wade was 5.
You are
Wow,
correct,
are
sir.
you kidding? That's a great
Okay,
draft.
how about this?
Except for Darko.
Who went 7th overall, a
Best
point
name.
guard from Kansas?
This is 03, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk amongst yourselves. Rhode Island, neither a road nor an island discuss.
I've never been there. You've
Providence,
been there, right, Perry?
Providence isn't too bad.
There's no chance that I've flown in there, right? You wouldn't fly in there to go to New England, would you?
Well, I
don't
thought
think
Lieber said you guys did that.
Is that where you
One
guys?
card from Kansas.
I think we fly into Boston. Think I'm going to Boston.
It wasn't Brandon Rush, was it? Like, that was a different year. And he wasn't a point guard.
Do you want a clue?
Yeah.
Was a white guy.
White guy from Kansas?
He's pretty
I'm
fly.
completely blanking.
Kirk Heinrich.
Oh, wow. Kirk
My
Heinrich.
God.
Who did the
I
Wolves
forgot
take?
he
that?
existed.
Never heard that name
Me
before.
neither.
No,
Terrible.
Corey.
Oh,
if
for
I'd
sure,
asked
I
him 10
remember him.
years ago, he would have known.
He played for the Bulls for a while.
Who did we take at pick 26?
NDEB.
Yep.
Was that Duty Weavy?
That was
Yeah,
the
that-
NDEB
yeah.
draft. And again, he got drafted in the first round because he played good defense against LeBron in the McDonald's High School All-American game. That was one of the reasons why McHale thought he was good.
Duty
Remember that.
Weavy.
Isn't that nuts?
I mean,
Look at the
Can
kid
I-
playing defense on LeBron.
this is way too much, and I could Google it, but I'd rather ask you, Cor. In the 2002 season into the 2003 draft, were the Wolves good?
Hang on,
Or
say
was
that again.
one of their picks that they missed?
I don't remember.
Was this like a Joe Smith bit?
I mean, maybe.
What a
I don't-
draft to miss out on the top 10 in.
I mean,
Let's
we were,
look.
but no, that was the era of Garnett. We were
Yeah, good point.
winning 50 games every year, just not advancing out of the first round for like 7 or 8 straight years. Right? We were
Yeah.
always competitive with KG.
They were 49 and 33
Sure.
that season. Or
That
wait,
makes
no.
sense.
Hold on.
I probably went to 1,000
this
games
year.
that year.
Hold on.
Take your time, baby.
It takes me forever. I'm not good at it. They were 51-31 that year.
Sure.
Yeah, good for them.
But what really matters is this.
Would you guys have been able to name the 13 colonies?
Oh, boy.
I just realized I was not able to.
Probably most. I don't know if I could go 13 for 13.
No chance.
Go for it.
Well, let's just start out in New England, right? Let's go Massachusetts.
1.
Vermont. Maybe I'm off to a bad start. Well, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, yes. Vermont is not.
Vermont's not. Wow. Okay.
New Hampshire.
I was just going to crush New England and assume those were most of them. Virginia.
Yeah.
New York.
Yeah.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Good one. Well done. Well done.
Oh, wait. Not Maryland. Yeah, no, yeah, Maryland. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Maryland. Yep, that's fine.
Man, if I can't just crush New England, if Vermont isn't, yeah, I'll still say New Hampshire.
Yep.
Rhode Island.
Yeah, that's the reason I brought it up, because Rhode Island went in today. It was the last one to ratify the Constitution.
So what am I at, 8?
Yeah, 7.
Wait, they added a 13th colony today?
Montreal's won a cup?
I'm just going to tell you, because I don't know who you said and who you didn't.
Okay.
New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut.
Connecticut I should have had. What am
New
I doing?
New York.
Yep.
New Jersey. Pennsylvania. Delaware. Maryland. Virginia. North Carolina. South Carolina. Georgia.
All right, so you had to go further south. I was going to crush the top right corner, so I would have missed if I would have guessed Maine as well. So it had to be basically Boston in that area and then south all the way to Georgia.
All the way to Georgia, but not Florida, which I would have thought was, but it's not.
We're learning something today.
We are.
Look at that. History.
Look at that. Yeah, man.
13 original. I didn't learn that song, right?
I didn't either.
I didn't know it existed until right now.
Is that a Schoolhouse Rock thing?
No, I think you were supposed to. I think we sang it in school. I just didn't retain it.
I'm probably shocking wasn't listening.
We were singing Skinner.
Yeah, you guys loved it. And then fighting. You guys would all fight.
Okay, you guys ready for the morning announcements? First, sing the national anthem. If I leave here tomorrow.
Great song.
Great song.
Great song.
Maybe that's the play. Maybe some teacher should come up with a song for the periodic table of elements and then have second graders learn the song, because then they would remember the table for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
Right?
It's not important in life, but it's important at the time.
Only
because
if it's important to you.
memorizing.
Right.
Only important to your job.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But I'm never, ever, the only time I've ever used it, it's like NBA teams. Every now and again, you guys might ask me something about it.
Sure.
And I don't know the answer.
But you probably had to
At
learn
one
about
point-
it in chemistry
I'm sure I
class, and
did.
once in a while you're pissed that you don't know more of it when you see a question on Jeopardy.
I'm sure it ruined my life as much as the times tables did at one point.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tcha.
Yeah.
I got so nervous that morning.
Yeah.
I'll never forget it.
Now I'm reading.
I pissed everybody's pants, not my own.
Wow. Well, that's your dad's dream.
How dare you?
I'm now reading Cookie Monster books to my kiddo.
Yeah.
Some of the words I'm like,
Is he proud
I'll
of you?
skip this. Yeah. Yeah. He hands it to me. Brilliant. He hands it to me to see if I can read it.
Does he ever say, "Keep going, buddy,
you
you're
got this,
doing
Daddy.
great"?
Yeah.
You got this, Daddy.
Yeah. Then he'll look at me when I screw up like Corey looks at me.
Does Kel ever say, "Lou, go in there and read with your dad"?
Yeah, go help him out.
Again.
Yeah, correct.
He's still reading Cookie Monster books.
He's almost through the first
God.
one.
Mark Parrish is here. Marty Gellner will be here shortly. Initials at 8:15. The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
From the one.
Power Trip Morning Show. Friday, 116.5 up for grabs today.
Man.
It's growling. It's so scary.
Let's go.
The initials. Jackpot monster wants to be let out. He wants today to be the day.
Down, boy.
And for people asking, because I've had people ask me this a lot in the last handful of weeks, well, do you guys really want it to even go off? And if so, is it just over after this? No, we would, again, for the third time, we would start over.
Yeah.
It would go all the way down to $500 next week.
Yep.
And we'd start it over again. So we do want somebody to win it because it's not going away. It would just start over.
It scares me.
Yeah. Although, I think that noise scares you.
Yeah, it does.
Scare is the wrong word.
Yeah, well played.
It scares me into having it. Just
That's the old school money out of. Don't they have that at Slots of Fun? At least you've heard.
I've waved at people as they were collecting dirty coins out of those machines.
You've been to Slots of Fun.
Of course I have.
So,
When I date a girl named Slots of Coins.
When Carl won the 31.5, he told us that he was basically using that for like a down payment to buy his first house, right? Which is awesome.
No chance that is what he did.
No, he spent it all on Coke.
Now that we're at 116.5,
Coca-Cola.
We have two options.
said.
I want you to pick one of these two sliding doors. Do you hope the winner of the jackpot, either today or beyond, either pays off their college debt, pays off some medical bills, puts the money towards a home, right? A nest egg for their kids or their grandkids, or option B, comes to Vegas with the Power Trip Morning Show and puts it all on black.
B.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
Do we want somebody who wants to party or somebody that's going to use this for good?
How about somebody who will pick up the tab at wherever we are on Friday?
Oh, the right answer is a little of column A, a little of column B, but let's have it be mostly B.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to diversify your financial responsibility.
Exactly.
Yeah, well said, Zach.
Put like $10K away for a rainy day and take the other 106 to Vegas.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this part and finally shut up American Express.
Yeah.
Yes.
There, take this.
There, just shut up.
Stop calling.
No.
Man, what a way to kick off
No,
Memorial
turn
Day
my
weekend.
card back on.
Yeah.
Let's have somebody get lucky. You know?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
See, like that. Like Tony Romo.
All right.
All right, it's time for the news.
This is KFAN News with Chris Hockey,
That's
presented
right.
by the St. Paul Saints.
That's right. Our lovely friend Derek sent me the following text. Friday night fireworks kick off Memorial Day weekend tonight at powered by XL Energy. That's right, CHS Field fireworks. But tomorrow, it is Doggy Day. The first dog day of 20 Doggy Day. The first dog day of 2026. Dogs get in for free. And the Saints are embracing the tarps off craze that's sweeping the baseball world. If you would enjoy experiencing a Saints game as part of a tarps off section, purchase a special $15 ticket package that includes a game ticket, a first drink is on us voucher, and a custom Saints tarps off t-shirt that you can put on and then remove and swing over your head. Only 300 of those are available, so call them now.
You have to be a dude?
You don't have to. In fact, I would appreciate.
I guess you can't take your shirt off if you're a lovely lady.
What are you? Is this not America?
Yeah, well said, Hawk.
It's a big Memorial Day weekend.
Hey, I'm not trying to tell Derek what to do, but shouldn't we have it if it's Doggy Day and dogs get in free? Shouldn't you, if you dress as a full-on furry and you're in a dog costume from head to toe, shouldn't you at least be able to have a standing room only ticket for free? Like, you don't get a seat, you're a dog, but you can walk around.
Squatting room only.
I think
squatting
Rosie
room
and
only.
my dad are looking for something to do tonight.
Right. Furries are welcome tomorrow for free.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the Saints will make that happen.
Well, let's clear it first.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure
email
they
Derek and ask him, but ask him politely.
I think Furry Day, that's another game.
That's sponsored by the Power Trip Morning Show.
Yeah, and they have to put you on the grass for that because you do need a place to go to the bathroom. Sunday, May 24th, Sunday, Memorial Day weekend celebration featuring a post-game super fireworks show presented by Blaze Credit Union and a monster food truck rally on the field. So there you go. Thanks, Derek, and thank you, St. Paul Saints.
Derek.
SaintsBaseball.com. Get out there tomorrow for Doggy Day and Tarps Off package. Prove it. That was Tommy.
Yes.
I would never be able to bring my dogs to a doggy baseball game because they're both psychopaths.
Me either.
They hate other dogs. Hate them.
Same.
Hate them.
Yeah, I took.
They mostly hate each other. They fight like once a week to almost to the death. By the way.
Oh, that's great.
Do you guys ever? Have you ever had dogs that are the best friends? Right? They cuddle. They're adorable. They're the best friends, and then once a week, it is like Thunderdome.
Yeah, you and Sauce.
Clash of the Titans.
About once a week, both of my dogs, out of nowhere, will just blood sport it.
Yeah.
Like it's Jean-Claude Van Damme, and it's like, if you don't separate them, one of them's going to die. And it's like, you guys are supposed to be, what is going on here? What is going on here?
What are we doing?
What are we doing?
We'll come home sometimes, since Rocco's white, like he'll have blood on his head, and we'll just be like, what in the hell happened?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
What went on while we were
Dog
gone?
No big deal.
Headbutts.
Yeah.
No, that would be sweet if your dogs turned into a couple of rams and just butted heads to the death.
Yeah.
Do your dogs fight?
Yeah, they fight play, yeah.
I mean, you have one?
2. I have 2. I took Muppy to the vet yesterday.
Right, that's the only one you care about.
Try to put it down?
No,
that's
she was a heart murmur. Sucks.
Mm-hmm.
But she's 11. And they were like going through all these things. And I finally was like, if she was 2, sure, just let the old broad go. Like, not leave, but I'm like, nah, we're good. She can live the way that she wants to live now. I'm not going to go put her through all that. So,
Yeah, right.
It sucks, though. When they told me that
yeah.
last year, it sucked. It sucks.
It's the worst, man.
Yeah, she's my,
Well, she deserves to go to the Saints game.
No, Muppy'd be terrible at the Saints game.
It's on her bucket list.
No, because like her dad, if it's not about her, she ain't interested.
Yeah.
It is about her. It's Doggy Day.
Yeah, but it won't be. She won't be the only one there.
What if Derek from the Saints promises Muppet will be on the big screen if you show up? And Muppet's Muppet's on the big screen.
Our buddy,
Moment in the sun.
the attention.
our buddy Jim O'Hare.
He's the best.
Is on Rooster. Just
From
for
Parks
2
and Rec?
episodes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's the best, by the way.
He was so
nice guy.
nice when he was
the
here.
best. And he's only on for 2 episodes, and there's one episode where Steve Carell is, for one reason or another, trying to pretend that he doesn't know the dog that Jim O'Hare is walking. I won't tell you why, but anyway. And he starts, and so Steve says, I know all the dogs' names on campus. Like, that's Jim, and that over there, that's Lisa Ann. And the dog walks by, and Jim, the way he delivers is great. He looks at it, and he goes, man, Lisa Ann's got a huge set of nuts on her.
That's brilliant.
He's so good, man. He's so lovable,
great,
that guy.
yeah.
And he was a sweet dude when we met him.
He's the
Super
best.
nice.
The best. Anyway, so there you go.
All right.
News. Yeah, CHSVO, saintsbaseball.com. Let's get it on. Right?
Yes.
All right, good.
Just take Muppet, for God's sakes. She deserves it.
Yeah, would you please?
Go get her some Dippin' Dots.
Why don't you
Tonight?
get her Dippin'
No,
Dots?
tomorrow's Dog Day.
That was a test. You guys were listening. Can't. It's just me and Lou Dog all weekend. So, yeah.
Well, bring Lou
What
Dog.
was
It's
she
Dog
thinking?
Day.
I'll be fine. Louis, I don't know. He'll have to fend for himself, but I'll be great.
Where's your beloved going?
Arizona.
It's like that, huh?
No.
She going on a couple's retreat?
Yep. She looking for a room to stay in?
Nudist colony? I mean, Chris turned the hotel room in Vegas into one, but
Really, she don't mind it.
Yeah. She said yesterday, I got home and she was like, I love how you guys were like reminiscing about the great moments, and one of them was me naked.
Yeah, it really was. Well, she should be.
we didn't want to leave her off the list.
No.
Yeah.
Chris had it in his top 3 power trip moments ever.
Yeah.
That was
Not
off
just
air.
power trip moments. Moments.
Yeah. He was actually looking for my dad, but he was like, jackpot.
Yeah. I'm like, maybe I still. Never mind. A 70-year-old woman is dead after an encounter with a bison on a hiking trail in South Dakota. Be careful out there, people. Remember, this happened in Rapid City. Bison are crazy cool, but they will kill you.
Why does anybody go outside?
Correct.
Officials say the bison attack happened earlier this week when the woman and her husband encountered a group of bison on the Grace Coolidge Trail, which I know exactly where that's at. She was hit in the back, later died from her injuries. Staff removed the bison from the area, and they are reviewing safety measures to prevent similar incidents in the future. Game Fish and Parks say drier conditions have caused bison to spread out more, and they're asking members of the public to stay bison-wise while in areas where they are known to frequent.
So this was a full-grown adult bison, too?
Exactly.
How did they know
That's
which
huge,
one?
bitch.
Like if they come in with a group and they like
I'm
the
afraid to
guy
know.
is gonna point them out.
Yeah.
I mean, they all look
Do you
the
remember
same.
how you just said that your dog Rocco had blood all over his white
Yeah.
fur?
I'm wondering. Yeah,
I'm
'cause
pretty sure this bison stood out in a crowd.
they're horned up.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean. Yeah. So
Piece of her shirt on there still.
may have been. Or maybe it stood over her and was like, I did this.
Man,
Don't mess with me.
that's terrible. What
It's
a terrible way to go.
Terrible.
70 years old.
Yeah.
You're having probably a nice vacation. Who knows if she was a local or not.
Terrible.
But having a nice little vacation to the Dakotas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get run over by a bison.
Yeah.
Not the ideal way to go.
No, hideous.
No.
We started the show talking about it this morning, but we'll talk about it again. Legendary NASCAR driver Kyle Busch is dead at the age of 41.
That's too young.
Yeah. In a statement, the Busch family, Richard Childress Racing and NASCAR, said, our entire NASCAR family heartbroken by the loss of Kyle Busch. Future Hall of Famer, Kyle was a rare talent, one who comes along once in a generation. Busch family had posted earlier on Thursday that he was hospitalized with a severe illness after he was abruptly pulled from the Coca-Cola 600 race at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Kyle Busch had 63 Cup Series wins and won the 215 and 219 Series titles. That's poorly worded, but he was rushed to the hospital with what they said was a serious illness and then died later in the day. Shocking to everybody.
Apparently, that rushing to the hospital started at his training facility in Concord. He was found unresponsive in the simulator. So
in the simulator,
Awful.
man. Yeah, it's all speculation at this point, and I'm man, it's just terrible. No matter what, it's terrible. New research is showing late night snacking combined with stress is not good for your health.
What?
Meat sauce.
The new
That's
findings.
90% of my diet is late night snacking and stress.
Technically, breakfast for us is late night snacking.
Yeah,
That's
well
fair.
played. Yeah, well played, Hogs.
Let's see. The new findings presented at the recent Digestive Disease Week in Chicago. Sounds like fun.
Yeah, that sounds like a barrel of laughs.
Wait a minute. Say that again?
I bet the bars love that.
Digestive Disease Week.
So, like,
What in the sweet hell
man,
is
your
that?
dad loves that convention.
Yeah.
it's kind of like Lollapalooza in a way.
Yeah.
Remember,
Hang on.
More farting.
That's not fair. We get the draft and they get that?
Yeah, good point.
do you guys?
I'd rather go to that.
You guys saw, I believe, a highlight film of it with me one time. It was called Two Girls, One Cup.
Oh, my God. God, that was a fun week, though. Showing everybody that video for the first time and
my
watching their
God.
reaction. One of the most.
Again, the Kermit the Frog.
Oh, my God.
I think Johnny Knoxville was on with Jimmy Fallon either this week or last week, and he was like, "Hey, do you remember the first YouTube video? Because that's kind of they were YouTube before YouTube." And he goes, "Two girls, one cup," and Jimmy Fallon got super pissed at
Oh,
him.
my gosh.
That video's a lot.
It's a 0 out of 10.
Yeah.
Would not recommend.
Kermit grabbing the lotion.
I'd say it's a 2 out of 10.
No, the Kermit video is a 10 out of 10. When he looks
Yeah,
around to
it's so
see
good.
if anybody's still in the room. Oh, my God. Remember we watched it like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and
yeah.
laughed just as hard as we
Just as
did a
hard.
decade ago? More than that, right?
You've seen it,
15
right,
years
Mark?
ago? 20?
No.
Oh,
I'll show
God,
it to you in
dude.
the
All right.
break.
Oh, great.
No.
Yeah.
No, the Kermit video, not the
Oh.
actual video.
Oh.
Yeah, my God, dude.
Well, you
Do you know
might.
what we're referring to, though? Do you know what two girls,
No,
one cup?
I have no idea.
Oh,
man.
thank God. We're not showing you that.
Okay, good.
I mean, unless you want to see.
So
it.
here's the setup.
Your guys' reaction.
Here's the setup for the video that we're going to show you, though. So there was a video that went viral back in the day that is just the most disgusting acts that Dwight Hockey would love,
Yeah.
right?
It
If you know
is-
what I mean.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's unbelievable. It's horrific, and it's what 2 or 3 minutes of just no.
Yeah.
Oh God. So the bit was people were showing the video to their friends, going, "Look at this," just to watch their reaction to the horror. Well, the video that we're going to show you during the break is somebody has a Kermit the Frog
so
puppet
good.
and basically wanted to see what his reaction would be to watching Two Girls, One Cup. And it's something that will make me laugh until I'm 100 years old.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
So good.
Hey, I don't mean to bogart the news, but I have breaking news.
Good.
Sports or actual news?
Actual news.
Oh, actual news.
Our guy Maxo just retweeted this. Pop Base, which is a thing on Twitter, verified. Hooters is rebranding as a family-friendly restaurant.
Oh, Billy.
Rosie was correct.
No, he is correct. He wasn't when he said he used to go there because
Yeah.
it was a family restaurant.
They want the restaurant to be seen as a neighborhood place.
It's called Wombs now.
Well played.
You should see the logo.
Oh,
What? Oh my gosh! What are they going to do to make it family friendly? They're all wearing snowmobile suits.
what do I look like? The CEO?
No.
No.
Actually, yeah,
you
take
guys
off your
ask-
shirt. You kind of do.
Oh, you guys are have me backed into a corner. That was good, though. See,
It's got to be a big corner.
yeah, okay.
Hey, you know how Abbott thinks the only thing I care about on Fridays is at 8:15?
Yeah.
I'm more excited to see Mark watch this Kermit video.
I can't even. I'm going to break early. I don't care.
Sauce will do sports after this. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
Do you need heavy duty equipment that works?
11, Chris Stapleton, and more. Your chance to win is waiting. Enter now at KFAN.com, keyword contests.
It's happening, man. I mean, like it's summer concert season's coming. A week from tomorrow, I play my first outdoor show of the season at Haven House with Michael Shines out there.
What time will that be?
I think probably 7:30. It's his backyard. It's outdoor. It's the best. It's my favorite show. I love it. It's just in his backyard, just acoustic. It's so much fun. But like a week from yesterday, I should say a month from yesterday, I think was the show we do as Rocket Club out at Mystic Lake Amphitheater. That's right around the corner. So all the shows are coming, man. It's here. It's Memorial Day weekend, for God's sake.
Hell yeah,
Let's
man.
rock.
Let's roll.
Ready, Sauce?
I don't think he's ready.
I'm ready, yeah.
Sure.
Oh,
He's not ready for this
It's
jelly.
time for Fan 5
ready
on
for
the
jelly.
Power Trip.
You can tell.
Duh.
Yeah, NASCAR icon Kyle Busch passed away yesterday at age 41. He'd won 234 races across the 3 national series and has won 63 Cup Series races. Hawk, Zach, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best ever. There's no debating it. We've talked about it a lot. There's no answers at the moment. Everything is shocking. Zacho just told us in the last segment that he apparently had gone unconscious in the NASCAR simulator. As we've talked to William Sawalich, a lot of the drivers these days spend a lot of time each week in the simulator getting to know the track because they're not allowed to test at the track. He'd been having health issues for some time, but especially this season. He was rushed to the hospital, a serious illness, and passed away yesterday at 41. Just terrifying and terrible. Anything to add to that, Zach?
Just some audio. And it's been going around a lot, but in case you haven't heard it.
Busch, your 69th victory in this series, your 5th right here. Why do these moments never get old, Kyle?
Because you never know when the last one is, you know. So I know all too well, unfortunately, with the Cup stuff. But, here with the truck stuff right now is it's awesome just to be a part of Spire Motorsports.
That was last week.
Last week.
Last week.
That's Friday.
A week ago today.
Legend, if I know many of you maybe not totally familiar with NASCAR, but I will say, and Hawk, maybe you can agree here. I got a lot of texts from a lot of people who aren't NASCAR fans yesterday, and it's really hard for NASCAR drivers to break into the mainstream. And Kyle Busch was a big enough personality that he certainly did that.
Yeah.
His success on the track is unbelievable. 200-something victories across the 3 Cup or NASCAR series, and it's just incredibly shocking. I still haven't fully been able to process it, but it will be a tough weekend in Charlotte for sure.
And again, thanks to our friends at Starkey, Zach and I getting on a plane tomorrow morning and fly to Charlotte for the NASCAR weekend. So I can't even imagine what the weekend's going to be like there. As he and I were saying, I'm honored that we're going to be there for it. I'm glad that they're flying us out. I can't believe the access we're getting, but there's a part of me that's like, man, this is going to be a tough weekend to be at the NASCAR race. It's going to be a tough weekend for that.
Yeah, and by the way, if obviously, when being in the NASCAR world, we never thought there'd be any doubt that they'd race this weekend.
Yeah, of course.
to those of you on the outside, this is the last thing Kyle Busch would have ever wanted. He would be horrified if they did any sort of moving or canceling or anything. This is how the NASCAR community deals with this stuff. They go back, they race, and that's exactly what they'll do. We'll be coming together this weekend and celebrating one of the best drivers to ever drive a car.
That's right. That's right. Well said. There you go. We'll follow us all weekend, man. We'll be live and checking in from the racetrack all weekend long. We're literally going to be on the pit box in the pits with William Sawalich during the race Saturday. Tomorrow. Yeah. My God, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow at this time we'll be in the air and around. What time's the race? Do you know off the top of your head? Like early afternoon?
3:30 maybe.
We'll be on the pit box with William Sawalich right there in his team.
And the KFAN logo will be
on the race car.
On the race car. So you can watch it on the CW nationally. I think that's channel 23 here in the Twin Cities. So be sure to check in. Maybe you'll see Hawk and I get
turning some wrenches,
sprayed in our face or something.
Whoa. Well, again,
who's sprayed in your face?
There's gas and there's a lot of.
I really like racing.
Yes. And other things.
Well, you're in for a weekend, Zach.
Interesting.
Bring a splash shield.
Look at her.
Look at Marnie. Oh, I saw that.
Look at Miss Marnie.
Gesture.
4:00 tomorrow, by the way.
4:00 tomorrow. Good.
Ma'am?
Oh, no.
Ma'am?
The Charbroil 300.
Ma'am?
I love NASCAR. You gotta love that.
That's brilliant.
I love Charbroil. It's Memorial Day weekend, for God's sake.
It's A+. Former NFL MVP, the current one, technically, Matthew Stafford of the Rams reached an agreement on a 1-year, $55 million extension worth up to $60 million with incentives. He now has a 2-year and up to $105 million remaining on his deal with the Rams. Again, why did they take a quarterback?
Well, man, you know how Sean McVay a couple of times has balked when it came to retirement. Like it sounded like he was thinking about it, and then he was like, "Nah, what am I doing? I love this." Right? With how pissed he was, I wonder if he just like, "Why don't you play 2 more years and I'll just quit with you?"
Yeah.
I mean, that's just I have no inside information. Obviously, I have no idea.
That's not a bad take, though.
If he was close in the past to quitting, if he doesn't want to deal with Ty Simpson, if he just go out with Matthew,
he'd make like $30 million doing TV.
Ma'am?
Hi, Martins.
Or maybe he'll coach for the next 20 years. One of the two. Could I see him walking away? Maybe.
Well, could you see Ant getting mad?
Is it possible he asks for a trade? Maybe.
Hey, pregnant lady, you're pretty hot.
They dared me.
No one dared.
No one dared you. That was all you.
No
Who are you talking to?
Good morning, Marty.
I think me.
Marty.
He showed me a picture of his wiener. He had it professionally photographed.
Yeah.
Mark.
What?
With the right lighting, it can work.
Perry.
What's up?
The Canadians and Hurricanes played game 1, and it was an ass kicking.
Yes.
I know that, honey.
By the Canadians, who have won a Stanley Cup before. They won 6-2 and scored 4 in the first period. That's the Hurricanes' first loss in the playoffs. The Hurricanes had given up 2 or less goals in their first 8 games of the playoffs so far. Game 2 is tomorrow at 6.
And just a reminder, this next bit of knowledge from Mark Parrish is brought to you by friends at St. Cloud State University.
Go Huskies. It's so hard with any kind of layoff for Carolina. An 11-day is insane layoff. But even if it's just a week, 3-4 days, when you're playing against a team that just wins Game 7, a huge game, their emotions are so high, their energy is so high. Not to mention they were in a battle. They were ready to go. They're in that mindset, and then all of a sudden Carolina comes in. It's so hard to match that emotion that the Canadians are going to come in with. And you saw it right away, the adversity that Montreal's had to deal with. They've been fighting for their lives in both series. Carolina's had an easy walk through, 2 sweeps. They're feeling really good. They're feeling awfully confident. Even though they scored the first goal, you saw how quickly Montreal responded because they've just been in the battle. There's so much belief now in that Montreal Canadiens team. After you've won 2 playoff rounds, the belief starts to go up and up and up. And all of a sudden, all this young Montreal team's like, hey, we're 1 more series away from the Stanley Cup final. And you see Cole Caulfield flying in there and getting it right back. Busch, their goaltender, played outstanding. But yeah, Carolina it's almost a setup game in the playoffs when you get a long layoff. And then the other team just wins a Game 7 because the emotions, the enthusiasm, the energy is through the roof for that team that just won Game 7 to get onto that third series or get onto the Eastern Conference Final. So it wasn't too surprising at all to me. 11 days, that's insane to come back from, and you're sitting there. They're sitting there at home for 11 days, and everybody's telling them they're the best. And the papers are talking about Freddie Anderson. The papers are talking about how they haven't lost a game. So your ego starts to get a little bit too big. And next thing you know, that team that's red hot comes in, and you get spanked a little bit. So it wasn't surprising really at all.
It's like talking to my dad. Zach, your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, Parrish basically said it all, but it's just, that is an outlier. I think the same way Game 1 was an outlier between the Wild and the Avalanche. I think it'll calm down. That first 5 minutes yesterday was unbelievable to go back and forth like that. Well, most of all, back and forth initially, and then Montreal just taking control. So I think the Canes will turn things around here and make it a series. But man, between the Golden Knights and now the Canadians, the road team's doing pretty good, and I don't know that maybe the home ice doesn't really matter much at all, as we've been saying for months and years and forever.
The Vegas Golden Knights battle the Avs tonight at 7. The Golden Knights have a 1-0 series lead.
Yeah, Colorado just looked slow, sluggish. They obviously not playing without Cale Makar is enormous. I mean, he's arguably the greatest hockey player in the world right now. That's a huge chink in the Colorado's armor right now. But the whole team, they look pedestrian. Vegas outskated them, outworked them, and once Vegas, a team like that, a John Tortorella coached Las Vegas team, gets a two-goal lead in the playoffs, it's Mount Everest to climb to get back into it, and Vegas just kind of cruised to that win. But I expect Colorado to be skating a heck of a lot better come game 2.
Yes,
well said.
There you go.
What a story, Mark.
It was a good story, Mark.
Thank you.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. The Twins battle the Red Sox tonight at 6:10 in Boston. Connor Prelip goes for your Twins.
That's the start of a 10-game road trip, Marty. 10.
Wow.
Following a 9-game homestand. Yeah, 3
so
cities,
tired.
10 games. Yeah, they might be.
Are you?
I am tired. Thanks for asking.
Why? What happened? What's going on with you? Everything okay?
Everything's fine. Everything's great.
Not getting enough sleep?
We got a grad party this weekend.
Thanks for the invite.
Pear, when's yours?
You wouldn't go.
It's a couple weeks now, but we have prom tonight.
You're going to prom finally?
You finally got asked. I'm not Rosie.
What are you wearing?
Well played.
Yeah. Probably exactly what I have on.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, we actually have the prom after party at our house.
Is that right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you'll be asleep by 8.
Oh, I'm taking my sleep meds early.
Yeah.
Good luck, Nikki.
No, Marnie, you should have reached out to my wife because my wife believes that I get Canes unlimited for free for life. So I cater birthday parties and holiday parties and grad parties.
Prom parties?
I mean, I end up paying for it, but she believes that if a grad party needs to be catered by Canes, you just reach out to me.
I wonder if it's too late to switch from our taco bar to Canes.
I mean, it's an upgrade
Probably.
to switch to Canes.
Yeah,
but,
Hawk loves a taco bar.
It would be on my tab, technically.
Okay. Well, I did go to.
Tell
It's not
Angie that.
free?
She thinks it is.
Well, I appreciate the offer.
Oh.
Well,
It's too late. Or wait, was that an offer?
Well, we have
or
no, it was
you're
not.
Just dodging.
We have a lot of middle school age kids in my neighborhood. So, like in 5 or 6 years, it's going to cost me a fortune.
Yeah.
I'm going to cater every party in the neighborhood, and she's going to go, no, Corey will get it comped. Corey will get it comped. Corey will get it comped. And it'll be like, there's a mortgage payment. There's a mortgage payment. It's going to be a bloodbath.
Yeah, but everyone's going to eat so well.
Yeah,
And
100%.
well played.
Oh, I'm going to love it in the moment.
people are just
I'll
gonna
hate it when the
show
bill
up.
shows up.
Hey, congrats to the grad. What's his name?
I don't even know. Whatever.
They
They
had
live like
Canes.
7 houses
But as we
down
learned
from
from
me.
Hawk earlier, American Express will call back.
Sure they will.
Yeah, they'll call back.
Funny.
No.
Yeah. Anyway.
Grad party
we're-
grinder, though, huh?
I mean, there's just a lot to do because it's in our yard.
That's probably a website, right?
And it keeps raining and it's cold, and so it's, shift, pivot.
Whoa.
What kind of gambling are you going to have at the grad party?
Will Musty be there?
Oh.
Wait, none?
I'm sorry.
These are
Must
grads.
Yeah.
These are high school grads?
I mean, they already they can drive. They have a driver's license,
Is
so
everyone
they
excited?
will go to Canterbury or Mystic
Oh, yeah.
or Running Aces. Now they've added. I mean, they go
hell
to these
yeah.
places 3 times a week, as is Corey. So I don't know that we need to add fake
Hockey.
gambling.
Is
our-
Gertie
I-
picked a college
I'm
yet?
so proud.
Do you mean Grady?
It doesn't matter.
It does. It does matter. Yeah, he's going to GCU.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, Grand Canyon University in Phoenix next year. Yeah. So great place to visit.
Did you invite Rosie
January
to
and February.
Grady's grad party?
No.
Wise decision.
No.
Let me see if the Star Trib photographer is available.
Come on now.
Not this weekend.
I don't know. Corey, I know you've been through 1. Hawk, you've been through 2.
Yep.
Harry, you're about to go through 1. I don't know how parents keep it together. My emotions are bursting at the seams. And it's not sad. I don't have sadness. I have I have happiness and pride, and there's just like you do the pictures. Pictures are everywhere at a grad party, and all ages. And oh my gosh, going through these photos and where are we going to put this one? It is like, how is this possible? Right now. And Grady tried on his cap and gown yesterday, and I didn't know. He came. Oh my God, he came walking around the corner in his cap and gown. I had no idea. I burst into tears. Scared him. He's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I'm okay. It's good." Zacko! I mean, shout out to the parents who have gone through this. I don't know how you get a kid married. These life events.
Don't Google that.
My God.
Do not Google that.
They are
in some
just,
states.
You'll be on a list.
I think I'm in complete denial, and I'm just like pushing them off, or my body's in shock or something. Because Nikki now everything's hitting her, like tears every time we talk about anything or whatever with her moving on to Iowa and everything. But I'm like, I'm all right. But at some point, it's just going to be Niagara Falls for me. My little girl.
This is his new way of playing Forever Young, by the way.
Yeah, and again, you notice I haven't said a word.
We don't have the rights.
You guys were cruel to me.
Yeah.
But paybacks are literally hell.
Yeah. Well,
and I know it.
I'll be long fired by the time my kid graduates.
I'll probably be dead.
Yeah. Oh, I hope not.
Yeah. But it's tough. It's tough. It's wonderful. Thank gosh we're all so lucky to have to go through this.
Yeah, I know.
Well
yes,
said.
Right?
That's absolutely true. And this is why you raise them. You raise them to be able to go into the world, to be ready. And he's so ready to see the world and go off.
Oh, yeah.
Gamble.
Yeah,
Say
gamble.
goodbye. But then there's also at the same time, I'm like, don't go.
Yeah. Gianna's ready to go.
Yeah.
She's fired up to get out into the world. Has been for about 5 years.
It's very nice to see Perry and you as well, Marty, how proud you guys are of your kids. This is very
they didn't say that.
well, Nikki is on Instagram. Yeah. Paris doesn't post a thing about it. Oh, abs.
Yeah, it's pride. I mean, it's pride is another one. There are so.
Yeah, well,
I'll come
it 9
back.
days.
Give it a week.
Yeah, I'll come back in June. There are so many emotions, and there's so much reflection. It's man, it's a trip.
I have found that the whole process is easier if in the back of your mind you know that the chicken fingers were free.
It always comes back to the chicken
aren't.
fingers.
They aren't.
For everybody else, they are. Not for me.
Yeah.
I'll pick up the tab. If Grady wants chicken fingers, it's on me.
You can do both, chicken fingers and the taco bar.
No, if I'm going to teach him how to gamble the right way, we're going to eat chicken fingers. Like an adult.
Okay.
You know?
What time's Rosie supposed to be at the graduation party?
Well, I told him the wrong date, so we're good.
How many famous people are showing up?
Is it 0? I mean, you're famous. That's
Marty,
1.
I didn't really invite famous people.
Okay, then that's
Jim Pete, is he coming?
I did invite Jim Pete, yeah.
Oh,
Leah
Rosie
B. I mean, the
Dusty
old
Mom.
schools. The old schools.
Steve Lombardozzi.
I don't,
that'd be
I don't know
sick
about,
if he
I don't
showed
think
up.
Steve's coming.
Like a surprise
Lombo showed
appearance.
Crazy.
Is Lombardozzi on Cameo?
I hope so.
Vikings
Send a
news in a
shout out.
second. Initials at 8:15. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800 Ask Gary.
Minnesota's sports station. FM 100.3, KFXN Minneapolis, St. Paul, the sports leader.
Here we go. One night, one stage, one epic band. My Chemical Romance at Target Field, August 24th. Grab your tickets before they're gone. All the details today. KFAN.com. Keyword calendar.
Really
When
got
I
into
was
that. Read.
a young man, my father. Take it, Mark.
Let's go. Oh, whoops.
Took me into the city to see a marching band.
We owe $5,000.
Oh, God, what a song.
is that?
Yep.
Actually,
Welcome
Parrish
to the
owes
Black
romance.
Parade.
That's why Hawk asked Parrish to join.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's on there.
You'll pay, right?
Yeah, put it on Perry's tab.
That
Marty,
song, man.
Marty, if you were going to tell me you were going to tear up on the show today, I was going to say, did you lose at initials again? Jeez.
Wow.
But
Well, the answer to that is yes.
we'll see in about a half an hour.
Rosie.
Oh,
We got other
Not
things
today,
to get
yeah.
to first. Yeah, maybe not
I'm
today.
distracted today, so I feel like I'll probably.
Today might be your
Probably
day.
lock in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
And a major in 1 week, and that's been your wheelhouse for like the last 2 years. You dominate the majors.
I will. That's what I'll be relying on. However, I will be coming from the actual graduation ceremony.
Oh, my gosh.
I
Did
cried
you
tonight.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's just life.
Yeah, it's not a big
It's
deal.
life. It's all good stuff.
Honestly, best of
It's all
luck.
good stuff.
I know you guys heard me complain about when Bailey graduated. Graduations are getting out of control. So I just hope you get through it without fights or yells.
It got moved.
It's
Gunfire.
It is honestly, it's nuts. They ask everybody, please don't clap for your kid. And I know instinctually you want to, but they're like, we're never going to get through all these
Yeah,
names.
of course not.
And almost no one follows the rules. And then there's tension and there's fighting and there's yelling. And you're like, you're ruining these kids' moments. Shut your mouth. Don't clap. Don't cheer. Hug them and kiss them when it's over. What are you doing? But nobody follows the rules, and it's chaos.
I'm full of good ideas this morning. I really think, like let's say it's where's that? What's the name of the place? It starts with an M. Down to you,
Mariucci.
Mariucci. They have smoking sections. Have a fighting section. Just outside the door.
I didn't hear no
Just
bells.
outside the door. Say, you know what, gentlemen, we understand that you want to beat each other up. Please just follow me, and you let them beat the hell out of each other while the graduation ceremony continues.
I was never more thrilled that I went to a smaller school than when I watched Wyzetta's high school graduation because it was chaos because there's too many people, right? I graduated in 98 at Chisago from I think it was 207 or 208. You could cheer and clap because we only have a couple hundred names to get through.
Yeah.
When it's 800 or 900 kids or 1,000 kids, we don't have time to clap and cheer for everyone, or we're going to be here for 10 hours. So they say that. They say, please don't cheer. I know it's hard. We'll celebrate them all when it's over.
Yeah.
But no one listens. And then if your kid's name gets drowned out, then you're yelling at the people in front that were clapping, and then there's fists flying, and then it's an Indiana square dance.
It's unbelievable.
You know what I mean? It's a Tuesday in Indiana.
It is a nightmare. So best of luck. Do you know what the graduating class is for Grady?
It's like a 400, I want to say.
That's a tweener then, right?
That ain't
That's
bad.
not terrible.
That was about what I graduated with.
Dudes.
All right. Well, best of luck.
Bishop Bryan High School in 1992 was 54.
Wow. Yeah.
So
you could do you could have each one of them give a speech if you want, if it's 54.
Yeah.
we could do a chorus
Sure.
of your favorite song.
I can relate to
between
that.
Graduates.
My brother missed my graduation ceremony because he got the fries were fresh, and so he was in line at the McDonald's and missed the entire ceremony. That's how quickly it went by. I mean, it was small time stuff.
I don't think
thank God.
Mariucci is doing graduations anymore.
So where did they move? Do you mind me asking?
Cheska High School.
So it's at that. Well, that's much better.
Yeah, and so
Way
it'll
better.
be at the football field, and if it's raining or whatever, then they have a backup plan to move it inside. But yes, back to the high school. Thank you.
Yes. That probably helps.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah.
Because then we don't. Yes, there were graduations on top of half an hour between or whatever. Clear one out, the next one goes in. And they were during the week. I don't know if Bailey's was on a Thursday. So now you're trying to get downtown or in that, on campus at the U for a 5:00 graduation on a weekday.
The worst.
Well, one crowd's getting in, one crowd's getting out. I can see where that maybe wasn't a great plan. They tried. And now we're back to just old school. Go to your football field. Yeah. Go to your home campus football field and let's have a party.
Yeah.
Where's
yours at, Marco?
Mine or my kids?
Well, your kids.
I'm not sure.
You're not graduating again, are you?
No, I was.
This isn't like a back to school or Billy Madison situation.
I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. It's at the football field, on the football field.
Yeah.
And what's the graduating class there? Any idea?
Not the slightest clue.
It's pretty big, right?
No, Orno's a pretty small school. Yeah.
So maybe in that same range, 300 or 400, 400
I would think
maybe?
less than that, probably just a couple hundred.
Wow.
Perfect.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had like 600 and it took forever.
Yeah, we had like 700.
Well, neither of you guys were there. But...
I was there, man.
No, I was there.
That's right. You filmed it.
I was running a camera.
That's right. I forgot you did.
I talked my way into it. They weren't going to let me walk. And I said, it's very important to my mom that you let me walk. I will come to summer school. And they're like, okay. Because there were a couple guys who didn't walk, and it was for the same reason.
I remember you told me this story for the first time. You said specifically your Phi Ed teacher was like, this is the first time he has ever requested to walk.
Yeah.
Let's let him do it.
Yeah.
And they took bets on whether you'd make it across the stage without passing out.
I was real heavy, real ugly.
And you got up the ramp, and they're like, we have to pass him now. This is the most amazing thing he's ever done.
And we need a new ramp.
Aww.
Yeah, man.
I remember collectively, Minnetonka, what was that, 01, class of 01?
Yes, sir.
And you finally got up the ramp, and the entire crowd was like,
that's a huge bitch.
That's right.
You were there?
Yeah.
Why
I was
were you
21
there?
years old. I was looking for chicks, man. That's right. Rock bottom for me.
Yeah.
Rosie was with you, right?
Yeah, of course. He wanted to mentor some new journalists.
He was standing in the background going, good.
What are you doing here?
Yeah. Rose.
Like, I don't even know you yet.
Yeah.
It started at the fan.
Vikings news.
Get out of here. Yeah, Vikings news.
Brought to you by Redco.
It's time for Vikings news on the Power Trip, presented by
All right, so Matt Stafford, 1 year, $55 million. That's not Vikings news, but it's NFL news. Matt Stafford, 1 year, $55 million with the Rams. So that's through the 2027 season. He's now signed with the old Rams. We mentioned yesterday, if you don't count Aaron Rodgers, because he's only playing one more year, and Phillip Rivers, Matt Stafford, most touchdown throws by an active quarterback. He's 7th all time, but there's only a couple of guys in front of him.
Yeah.
Rodgers and Rivers.
Yeah.
In terms of active. Again, that's a little misleading. Last year, he was MVP. 46 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, just over 4,700 yards.
Good for him.
He was awesome last year.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, he was.
MVP.
Why did he only sign for 1 year?
So he's already under contract
has
for this
one.
year. This is a 1 year extension. So it's the next 2 years technically. And again, $55 million, up to $60 million with incentives. Some of those, I have no idea how hard those are to get.
And I believe his left arm is being held on by Scotch tape.
That is correct. So this
I
is
don't know how he
season
does it.
18 for the former number 1 overall pick. Matt
That's a
Stafford.
lot.
Yep.
In the division, though, the Lions agreed to a 4-year, $81 million extension with Jack Campbell, $51.5 million guaranteed.
Goodness.
That's through 2030. He was the 18th overall pick in 2023. 46 starts so far for the Lions.
Yeah,
kind of
good
his
for
breakout
him.
year last year, correct?
Yeah, he
Didn't
was
he kind
very
of
good.
explode
Yeah.
last
He was
year?
very good, yeah.
And in stadium news, Corey, the Bears are reaffirming plans to leave Chicago. Mayor Brandon Johnson revealed that recent meetings took place between the Bears and Chicagoans regarding the terms of a new lakefront stadium. The NFL team released a statement saying they have exhausted every opportunity to stay in Chicago and there isn't a viable site in the city. The Bears say the only sites under consideration are in Arlington Heights and Hammond, Indiana. The Bears add that any meetings between them and the city were limited to council engagement, and there were no conversations with team management. So it's gone from bad to worse.
When this first got brought up, and correct me if I'm wrong, and you all will.
I'm waiting.
Probably all at once. Wouldn't this be like if the Vikings played in Hudson? Isn't it something similar to that?
Well,
like it's right over the border of
For sure.
Illinois?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indiana, yeah. Right.
Yeah, over the border of Illinois, Indiana.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's correct. Yep, that's correct. Again, we've said it a million times. Both the Giants and the Jets play in New Jersey.
Yeah, and the 49ers don't play in San Francisco.
Right. They'll be all right. But it's too bad because I do love the Soldier Field, that whole experience right there by the water. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, Soldier Field's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Marco. Isn't the stadium like the New York Stadium? That's is it an hour from downtown New York City?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a ways out there.
It's out there.
It's out in the Meadowlands for sure.
Yep. It's in New Jersey, technically.
Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, that's Vikings news.
That was Vikings news.
There you go. Congratulations.
Not a lot going on.
No, not a lot going on. We're just excited to be playing the initials in a few moments. Here.
Let's go.
Did you know that
preseason football?
Did you know tomorrow, May 23rd, is the 12-year anniversary of initials? We started May 23rd, 2014. 12 years of this garbage.
Wow.
12 years.
That's fancy.
Time's a bitch.
Yeah,
yes, it
it's
is.
also fun.
Man, that
Time's
goes fast.
fun.
12 years.
Wow.
Well,
It's
God
game
bless you.
629 coming up in about 15 minutes, and one of you gets a crack at $116,500 thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union and the initials jackpot. One caller, 15, 20 minutes from now, could have a life-changing guess.
Hello?
Paul, guess. Guess. Yeah, go. Guess. You're on the line.
Hello?
Who is this?
Paul?
Where are you from, Paul?
Turn your radio down, Paul.
Plymouth?
Paul from Plymouth. Oh, God, I forgot you moved here. What's your guess and why?
For
initials, for 116,000.
No, we
thought
need
his guess
letters.
was
Oh, you were
four.
guessing a number?
4.
No. Guess 2 letters.
Oh.
O is 1. What's the second one?
B.
OB.
OB?
Obese.
Wait.
You see a mirror?
That's a huge bitch. Wait, is this not Jenny Craig?
Fan 5 in a second. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
From the 1-800
The Power Trip is headed to the island. Join the guys at Treasure Island May 28th and 29th for 2 shows full of games. Tons of laughs, great prizes. We have trips to Las Vegas. Book your stay and save 20% with promo code KFAN. Plus, a special announcement you will not want to miss. All the details at KFAN.com. Just make the keyword calendar.
Be yourself.
Yes. It's a great... Honestly, it's a great message for Memorial Day weekend.
It really is.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Just be yourself. Marnie, can you play that again, Chris? Because I don't think Marnie heard that.
Be yourself.
Now, Marnie.
Exactly what you are.
Okay.
When you hear those beautifully said words, do you feel inspired? Like, is that somebody you would be like, I'm following this guy wherever he goes? He's confident. He wants you to be yourself. He's inspirational. Is that somebody that you feel is a born leader?
I mean, there was a dramatic pause, so I was curious about what was the word after be was going to
be yourself. Yeah. Play it again, Chris.
Be yourself.
It's a good message.
Yeah, sure.
Great.
Yep.
Kind of guy you might want to have speak at Grady's graduation.
Sure. Why not? Yeah.
Do you feel blame? Are you mad? Do you feel like Sure.
All right, so somebody make this public knowledge. Put it on Twitter. Marnie Gellner wants Charles Manson to speak at Grady's graduation. You just said it. I'm not putting
the other guy.
That was the
other guy. That's the same guy.
Same guy.
Do you have any more from
Before he
him?
went, before the devil took over his tongue.
Yeah, he wants you to be yourself. He wants Grady to be inspired to be himself the rest of his life, just like he was.
How about a little more from that man?
Chased his dreams.
Hawk?
I'm trying to find the better one. I'll get to it.
He played with the Beach Boys.
Yeah.
You know,
Free my soul.
lived a long life. Can't lie to yourself, Marnes.
You lie.
Can't lie to
What if he started
Hey,
killing
lie.
everybody?
He doesn't have to.
There'd be none of you left.
He
I
thinks
don't
it.
have to. I think it. Here. It's so good. Okay, it's me now.
Now?
No. Yeah.
No, yeah?
I don't know.
I wonder if Marnie's going to get canceled for saying that she wishes that Charles Manson could speak at
Zach wanted to
Chaska's
sleep
class
with
of 20
Richard Ramirez.
Yeah.
Wanted
In
to or wants
fairness
to?
to Zach, it was before he knew he was a serial killer.
Why was he attracted to him?
His abs. And scene.
Marnie.
Marnie.
Yeah,
All right.
I just don't know.
Should we do Fan 5? Did you already hit it? Was I not paying attention?
I haven't hit it yet, but I will.
Oh.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip. Brought to you by the St. Paul Saints.
I'll say it one more time.
Thanks,
the Tarps
Saints.
Off package tomorrow. Don't forget, Tarps Off package tomorrow. We get that special entire ticket package from the St. Paul Saints, where you get Tarps Off a T-shirt in the Tarps Off section. You get a $15 ticket package, a first drink voucher, and you get that T-shirt. You can swing it over your head and remove your tarp. Only 300 of those tickets packages available. Go to saintsbaseball.com. Go ahead.
All right, everybody type into your phone or write down your answer. I want everybody to try this. I'm going to read a story, a sports story.
Oh, okay.
And then I have written down a 6-word question that would be my first follow-up question to this headline. I want to see if we can do match game. See if anybody is on the same wavelength as me. My question is exactly 6 words. It's a 6-word follow-up.
Okay.
Here we go. Everybody play along. Timberwolves owner Alex Rodriguez and his girlfriend of more than 3 years broke up.
Jack.
What's my first question?
Wow.
Alex
Yes.
Rodriguez and his girlfriend of more than 3 years have broken up. I have written down a 6-word question that would be my first question. Let's see if anybody gets even remotely close to what my first question would be.
Woodhawk.
Everybody lock it in.
And it's 6
A-Rod?
words.
My question is 6 words.
Okay.
You got your answer?
No.
Okay.
I just need to
Yeah,
think this
take
through.
30
Yeah,
seconds.
okay.
We got nothing but time.
Hold on.
Look, Chad Abbott knows I only care about the next segment. I don't care if we waste time in this one.
This is a question.
It's a question. It's a 6-word question. What would my question be?
I'm locked in.
Alex Rodriguez and his girlfriend of more than 3 years broke up. My first question is a 6-word question. Let's see if anybody's on the same wavelength as me. Paul, you're typing something in. That's a lot of letters. It's 6 words. You've been typing for 40 seconds. Okay,
Mine's
Mark,
7.
you locked
Hold
in?
Well, sort of. I mean, it's not 6 words.
If it's close, it's fine. I'm just saying it doesn't have to be 6 words. I just wanted to see how close you could get. Everybody locked in?
I'm locked in, yeah.
All right. Hawk, what'd you write down?
Was she still in the row zone?
Okay. Parrish.
How much did she get?
Okay. Zach?
Is this bad for the Timberwolves?
This is bad for the
That's
Timberwolves.
5 words.
Okay.
I know. I
Marty.
said that.
Oh, okay. Well, I know both of these people. I said, what happened to their great love?
Interesting. All right. All right. I think Sauce is the most likely to get this right, so I want to see how close he gets. Sauce, go.
Who will Rosen sit to next?
Sit to next?
You just would have said it right.
Yeah.
Who will Rosen sit next to?
There, yes.
Why would you say sit to next?
I don't know.
That almost was the greatest guess of all time, and your lack of English botched it.
That shouldn't surprise you, Corey.
Did you write sit to
No,
next?
I had a different answer.
Why
but
would you say who will Rosen sit to next?
Next
Dude,
to.
Are you a caveman?
Who will Rosen sit next to?
Yeah.
He was Yodaing it.
You were on the brink of the greatest guess of all time. And you
I
said
didn't write it down. I had to think it.
to next.
One vitamin short.
Oh my God.
Way more than that.
Zach, the title of the podcast is Who Will Rosen Sit to Next?
I know.
Dude, that's still unbelievable. What a guess.
Thank you.
Who
I knew
will Rosen sit next to?
I'm glad you asked me last because as soon as they're going, I'm like, I got it.
It's Rosen related.
Mine was going to be something about J-Lo, but yeah, it has to be Rosen related.
Who will Rosen sit to next?
That's not bad. English.
If you're being this nice to him with even the mess up, how nice would you have been? I mean, you might have thrown him a parade.
If he got it exactly right. I mean, you essentially did. You just don't know English.
You would have got his approval sauce.
Wow, that was a great guess.
Yeah. Sorry. Relax. Did Canadian win a cup yet?
Canadian?
Who will Rosen sit to next?
That should be a State Fair T-shirt.
Who will Rosen sit to next?
Oh my God.
For the record, if anyone was wondering, both of those two are lovely people.
Sure.
And I hope it was an amicable, we just have to go our separate ways type. I found out about this yesterday too. I saw it on social media. And Jack, as she likes to be called, is a lovely, warm,
Is that right?
wonderful human being. So I hope good things are in her future
Well said.
and his as well. And
You say she's single?
don't know who
She's
Rosie's going to live with. I don't know who gets custody.
She's right in your alley, Hawk. She's muscly.
She's incredibly fit. I mean, that's her job. That's her life is fitness.
Yeah.
Hawk's looking
She's
her up.
ripped,
Yeah,
gorgeous.
Hawk's in.
Sauce's life is fitness pizza in his face.
Well, okay. I'm sorry I spelled poorly.
It was you said it. You
All right.
He did spelled poorly.
Well, kiss hot dogs. I'm not smart.
What
I don't
hot
know how
dog
I
will he
got
kiss
this
you
far.
next?
You are smart because you're the only one who put that puzzle together of all of us.
Rosen.
What hot
sit
dog will he
to-
eat to next?
Sit to next.
You put a corner piece in the middle, but
Yeah, I do like pizza.
Put a corner piece in the
Brilliant.
middle.
Yes, but he's
Exactly. You're on
got the
fire.
puzzle.
Oh man.
Yeah. When
You
didn't
blew
have
my
every
mind
detail.
and infuriated me simultaneously. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I short-circuited in
That was
awe
crazy.
and rage at the same time.
Corey was leading the Boston Marathon and tripped about 3 feet from the finish line. That's what I saw his face do.
And then blamed it on a bystander, right? Like, but he tripped me!
I'm sorry.
Who will Okay.
Anyway,
I
gotta recover.
I would do 45 minutes on that sentence if we just don't move on.
Me?
My God.
The Let's see. I don't care about that. I don't
so
care about
proud,
this.
though.
I don't
You
care
could,
about that.
I could see it in your face. You
I
knew
was
you had
so
solved
proud.
it.
I knew
Corey knew you had solved it. The words were coming out of your mouth, and then you
botched it.
You
I fell.
swapped those last
Fell
two.
down the stairs.
Game 3, Western Conference Finals tonight. Oklahoma City at the San Antonio Spurs. Go San Antonio Spurs. That series is 1-1. San Antonio on DraftKings. Slight favorites, 1.5. But, man, again, both teams have injury concerns, Marnes. Jalen Williams, I haven't seen any update on him. But he's banged up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper for the Spurs.
What a series. Two
It's
very
awesome.
entertaining games. There's a writer who had a tweet. Hi. After game 2 that he charted.
Whoa, Hockstad's favorite? The story of Hockstad's life?
It happens.
Who will he chart to next?
Listen.
Who will Hockstad chart on next?
Every shot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander took in the series so far, so the first 2 games, he attempted 47 total field goals. He fell to the ground on 13 of those 47, which is 28%. So he actually charted the fact that SGA went to the ground on 28% of the total shots he has taken in this series.
Yeah, there's a video.
There's that compilation.
That video is unbelievable. He falls like my son does when he tries to walk.
What else does SGA fall exactly like?
Who's the hot figure skater lady that Hawk's seen her
Nancy
video?
Kerrigan.
No,
Tanya Harding.
Like Tanya Harding when she couldn't even qualify for the Olympics after she hit that lady in the knee.
What else does SGA falling look exactly like?
Me walking up the stairs.
What else does SGA look exactly like?
Grimace and Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall and fell on their way to McDonald's. I'm running out of
Hang on,
bits,
they
man.
were both sitting on the wall?
Just relax.
Who will Grimace sit next to? I screwed it up.
What else is it exactly like?
Man, Grimace and Humpty Dumpty sitting next to each other like Rosie and A-Rod's ex. Isn't that nuts? Super nuts.
Well, those seats are available to anyone.
To anyone. Yeah, you just got to ask nicely. Manners go a long way.
Or no Charlie.
All right. Look,
That helps too.
The only game that matters and the only segment on this show that matters is the next one. Chad Abbott knows it and I know it. And one of you could have a life-changing amount of money, like $116,500. The initials game is next and the jackpot after this.
Up next, it's the Initials game featuring the St. Paul Federal Credit Union jackpot. Call 1-800-320-5326 for your shot at the Initials jackpot next on The Fan.
Behind every moment, there's a feeling of happiness, of security. Behind every dream, there's a spark. With every challenge, there's a safety net. Behind every victory, there's a team. Behind every moment, there's Bell Bank.